Get to it.
Facts. Nigga just been grinding, brother. You heard me trying to run this bag down. That's all, bro.
Trying to run this bag down, staying focused, huh?
Facts. So you got that little debate about to pop off, huh?
Yeah, man. We got where is Israel today? What you got? What you got shaking tonight, man? You gonna be in the
Yeah,
house?
man, I'm cool and I'm in the beehive just chilling, watching the games and shit, bro. I'm tapped in though. I'm about to lock in with you here. Let me see what's
Oh
going
yeah.
on.
Oh yeah. It's about to go down, man. Misery versus Yah. I just sent the link.
It's gonna be on here right now, or you about to send it, you got to tap on the link.
We already got one. We're waiting on the other one, and we're gonna let it fill in. So probably within the next like 10, 15.
Oh, that's a bet. That's a bet. Man, what's good with you, man? You still over there in Little Mexico?
Still over here in Little Mexico,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Man,
Hey,
we gotta log in. We gotta tap in, bro. We overdue, dog.
we
We
overdue, man.
overdue, dog.
We yet? What you doing
Shit,
tonight?
man, I'm right there on ranking, man.
What you doing tonight?
Man, I'm cooling, man. Watching the World Series right now. You heard me? Got me a little parlay in, trying to win me some bread right quick. You dig?
You gotta work tomorrow.
Nah, I'm off.
Oh yeah, man. We gotta. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
Facts. Goddamn Philly boy, got that boy Saquon looking good over
Looking great.
there.
Hey man,
Right.
you seen how we did them Saints, man?
Yeah, hey, boy, y'all did it dirty, boy. Between Saquon and that goddamn tight end, y'all just single handedly done us dirty.
Yeah.
We got to rebuild, dog. It's about that time. We got to rebuild, dog.
Man, I thought I've been watching Spencer Rattler for at least like 4 years. I think he gonna be good. I think he just need, you know what I'm saying? He need more PT.
Yeah, I like the young brother, bro. But that line need to tighten up. Without no line, and I wish he would take off a little bit more. I like how he keep trying to look down the field, but I wish he would take off a little more on the run game, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
But I like him though. I've been on him since South Carolina. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Right.
he been good. You know, he nice. He nice.
Well, I'm facing that way.
That's that. We is live, man. We on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, man. It's either gonna be a slaughterhouse or a heavyweight bout. You know what I'm saying? Where is Israel today? The Americas or Africa? You know what I'm saying? We got Native Warrior of Israel in the motherfucking building. We got my boy Yah on the way, about to pop it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it's gonna be a great debate. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a great debate. A lot of information gonna be getting out. My boy Misery, I can already see Misery is on his laptop, so Misery will be showing sources. Misery is on his laptop. I can already see he will be showing sources. Misery, you want? Oh yeah, unmute your mic real quick, Misery.
What's good?
Man, talk to me, man. Goddamn, man. What's the deal? How you feeling coming into the fight, man? Give me your emotions. How you feel coming into the fight?
Man, I just got done doing a 12-hour shift. I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be easy work. That's all. That's all I gotta say. It's just gonna be real easy work.
Gonna be real easy work. Overstood. All right, we waiting on. Hey, y'all just hit me. Y'all just hit me. So you sending the link out. So misery. You can send the link out to your people if you want to. All right, here you go. Here you go. Yarata Kaza. Yarata Kaza. Hotep, shalom. Yeah, man. Send that link out to all y'all folks. Question and answer period at the end. So send that link out to all y'all folks. You know what I'm saying? We want to get the people's opinion. And you already know after the debate, you know what I'm saying, leave a comment. Let us know who y'all feel like won. Let us know did y'all learn anything. Let us know who put on the most. You know what I'm saying? That's what this shit all about. Yeah, you there?
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
It sound like oh, you had muted out. Okay. All right. So the debate the debate is titled Where is Israel Today? We got my boy Misery versus Yah. You know what I'm saying? One of the brothers is gonna be bringing out about how the Americas is Israel. Another one of the brothers is gonna be bringing out how Africa is Israel. So it's gonna be a powerful next 2 hours. Hey man, grab your weed, call a plug up. If you ain't call a plug up by now, you wasting your time. Call a plug. You should have already been to the liquor store. You should have already got your bottle. You know what I'm saying? Should have already got your Parmesan. You know what I'm saying? And your Don Juans and all of those ones and Dons. Um, man, before I want to get an intro real quick, a little 1 minute introduction about what we're gonna be getting into tonight. Misery, you there?
Yeah.
All right, so I want to just do a 1 minute introduction about what the people is about to witness. You can do you can call this the how you gonna break down your round, but let's just get an introduction about what we're about to get into tonight. I'm gonna give you up to 2 minutes, both of y'all.
All right. You want me to go first?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Tonight we're going to be discussing, according to the Bible, what makes more sense for Israel to be over here in the Americas, or my opponent's stance is West or South Africa. So Saharan, I don't know exactly what he's saying, but I'm guessing South Africa. And what we're going to see today, I want brothers to pay attention because in my first round, I'm going to bring out animals and things that only exist in the Americas that the Bible mentions. And I would say in my second round, or even in my first or second round, I'm going to start bringing out tree life, plant life, insects, and stuff like that that don't exist over there in South Africa, that can exist and don't exist in South Africa. So how can that be the Holy Land? And then, of course, my third round, I'm going to start talking about the people, about how the people over here and how they fit the people of the book. I'm going to show artifacts of our brothers wearing priestly garments and calling on the name of Yahweh Shai and Yahweh to where these so-called One West, or what you call Black Hebrew Israelites, how they actually get the names from our ancestors and not theirs, proving that we are the people of the book and not them. But go ahead.
All right. Yeah, you in the building? Yeah, you in the building?
Yeah, I'm in the building. Can you share my screen?
Uh-oh, my boy say he got his laptop too. Hey, this about to be a powerful. It's about to be a powerful build. My boy say he got his laptop too. Angel, what's goody? Uh, like, share, and subscribe. It's about to be
Yeah, I
getting.
put
Hey, yeah. So you just heard Misery. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes to explain what we getting into. Did you hear Misery?
Yeah, don't start me yet, bro. I want to show you what I got. I want to put what I got, my presentation on the screen real quick.
All right, we ain't at the first round yet. We just at the
No,
intro.
I know. This is my introduction though. You feel me? I just want to present it to you. Did you
Oh, stupid.
I'm gonna put it on the screen. You got the
All right, you gonna go to present
go to present,
and go to share screen
share screen,
and then
share screen.
and it should be asking me you can go to StreamYard Studio or entire screen. It don't matter, but it's gonna send me a request.
All right. All right, you should go to StreamYard. I was gonna send you a request.
There it is.
All right, cool. See my screen?
Yes, sir, Ski.
All right. Israel's Africa.
Hey,
Israel,
hey,
Israel
hold
and
on, real
Africa.
quick. Hold on, real quick. Hey. Tonight we about to set the standard. Tonight we about to set the standard. Tonight we setting the standard for how this debating shit going. Let me unshare your screen real quick. Tonight we setting the standard for how this debating shit go on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? In the back chats. This what we hash all this shit. This what we gonna hash all this shit out at. Right here on motherfucking Powerful Bills Only. Now, as you see, both of the debaters is on their laptop. Both of the debaters is on their laptops. Both of the debaters is ready to share their screen, got presentations. They ready. We setting the motherfucking standard. Roll your weed, your drink, pop your popcorn, goddamn me, get your fruit snacks. All right, y'all, let's go.
All right, so Israel and Africa. I really should say Jerusalem and Africa. All right, but here we go. The first written languages that was used for the Bible were the ancient African language, which was Egyptian, Gaziz, Amharic, Aramaic, Phoenician, Hebrew. Says that Carl C. Nicola. This is in a short history of the English Bible. All right, now here go an African quote. I would just like to show you what we're getting into tonight. My African quote, is Mahatma Gandhi said, "First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, then you win." So that's what's gonna happen here tonight. Current ethnic group: Kenya, Tanzania, Ngorine. The ethnic group Tanzania proverb: one person is thin porridge or gruel. 2 or 3 people or a handful or a stiff cooked cornmeal. Just like Ecclesiastes in chapter 4, verse 9 through 12, 2 are better than 1, and a 3 cord is not quickly broken. Now let's look at the bottom real quick where it says the logical extension. The logical extension is that the Bible must have been originated in Africa, along with practically everything else, such as the human race, the first civilization. Let me get my mouse off the screen real quick. The first civilization, the first religions, the arts, what I mean? Look, even European.
All right, yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna stop sharing now. I'm gonna go ahead and get but I just wanted to set that board.
All right, so let me ask both of y'all, Misery and y'all, who want to go first? How y'all want to do it? Flip a coin. Who want to go first?
Y'all can go first. It don't matter.
Yeah, you want to go first?
It don't matter to me, but your man, he say he want the smoke, man. I want, it don't matter to me, bro. I'm with whatever.
Let's rock out. Hey man, hit the like button, hit the share button, subscribe. Hey, we about to get into some powerful information, man. If you didn't know, where is Israel today? So yeah, I'm gonna give you time to share your screen again, put your presentation back on the screen. We're doing 3 10-minute rounds. 3 10-minute rounds, question and answer period. The panel will ask questions after that. You know what I'm saying? It's a heavyweight showdown. It's a heavyweight showdown. You about to see sources in your face. In your face. Open your eyes and open your ears. All right, so you do present, share screen.
Present, share screen.
And then StreamYard Studio or entire screen. All right, there you go.
Cool.
Just let me know when you're ready. I'm gonna start your time. You got 10 minutes. This is the open first round. This is the official first round.
All right, so y'all already seen my first on the screen. So I'm gonna start off by saying our praises to the Most High before I do anything, and the truth will be brought forth. John 8:32 says that for we should know the truth, and the truth shall make us free. So my mind today is going to be free from on the desert land and free from thinking that I'm in the holy land. So I think the truth will be exposed here today. But with all that ado, let's get it. All right, so start up second. You can start my time. This is the Haggadah. This is the Hebrew. This article is about the Passover, the Haggadah. For the first general, we will see the Haggadah. The Haggadah is telling a plural Haggadah, which is a Jewish text, which sets the order of the Passover, which sent according to the Jewish practice. All right, I ain't even gotta finish reading that. Let's go further. So this is what they have. This is the description in English. This is the first known map of the Holy Land in Hebrew by Jacob ben Avram in 1620 to 1621. It is a copy of the translation of the 1590 map file of the Christian Adricum in 1590 map of Citus Tari of Pramanas. All right, see, I see that. Boom. All right, let's get it. Now, I'm going to go back here real quick. Now, look at the shape of this map. Because it's not Israel today. This is a vast little landmass, and this ain't even a whole region that I will be showing. But you can see it on this next slide as well. I mean, I paid attention. I looked to all the, if you look at the very bottom of what's highlighted in yellow, you can see that in the Negro lands going as well. But okay, let's get into the facts. The Ivory Coast is named for the elephants.
Right, hey, hold up real quick, y'all. You it looked like you still on the Israel and Africa slide.
Oh, it ain't showing?
It ain't showing the it ain't going to the next slide. When you go in, go to share screen. All right, so I see your mouse moving. Click on it manually. Click on the next slide manually.
Like that.
To your left.
See that?
No.
Damn, man. That shit
crazy. Hold on. Now you probably just gotta unshare your screen, because you probably just what did you click the last time? Did you click unshare your screen real quick?
Yeah, I put stop sharing. Let me see.
All right, so when you share your screen, did you click entire screen or did you click StreamYard Studio?
I pick entire screen or StreamYard Studio.
Press present. Go to present.
Go to present.
And share screen again.
Share screen.
And what did you click last time? Which one did you click last time? Do you remember?
Which one did we click last time? Don't click the one.
There's nothing to click on.
There ain't nothing to click on.
Not right
share.
there. Okay, now.
Boom.
Go here. There's no option.
It don't give us no option. It got two screens. StreamYard. I think it was StreamYard.
It says entire screen, but this isn't over there.
Nah, go to StreamYard.
StreamYard. There is no.
Hey, did you go to StreamYard? Which one you clicked last time? Go to the one you didn't. Go to the one you didn't click last time, y'all.
Go to the one we didn't click last time. Did we click StreamYard last time?
No.
All right, bet. Hit the stream.
Hit share.
Yeah.
Did that work? I don't know. Did that work?
Yeah.
Did that work, bro?
Yeah. All right, now go to the go to the PowerPoint.
All right, let me get it, man.
You good, boss? Everything good. Ben, what's goody?
What's good?
All right. Share your screen, and then when you all right, yeah, now we good. All right, now we good. So just go to your second slide, and then I'm gonna start the time over.
All right, cool.
Because you said something about highlighted in yellow, and we ain't see that.
Okay, bet. Yeah, because I thought y'all was rolling with me. I went to 2 or 3 slides. Okay.
Nah, you good. You good. Just share your screen one more time and do it how you did it. Do it how you did it that time.
All right, bet. Do it how we did it last time.
The first time? Or just now?
Just now.
This.
All right, now go to your second slide. Let me make sure it works.
Oh, I'm going on my second slide now. How I get that off the screen?
Yeah. All right, we good, y'all. We good, y'all.
All right,
You can
let
start
me.
when you're ready. Start when you're ready.
I'm coming, Lila.
Okay. All right, this is the Haggadah. Sorry about that.
Okay.
All right, so the Haggadah is a telling plural. You see, it's the article about the Passover of the Haggadah for the general of Agadah. The Haggadah, you see right now, it's the Hebrew telling of a plural Haggadah, which is the Jewish sets for the order of the Passover and the seed according to the Jewish practice of the Haggadah. So we will be seeing maps from the Haggadah as well today. Going to the slide right here, this is a little section of the Haggadah, the description in English. This is the first known map of the Holy Land in Hebrew by Jacob ben Avram in 1620 to 1621. It is a copy of the translation of the first 1590 map, the file of the Christian Avacom. Okay, y'all can see it, y'all can read. Let's get to this. Going to the next one, I'm gonna go back here because I want y'all to see the shape of this land, because we know this is not Israel today. I will be proving that, but I ain't got to prove it. I'm just gonna debunk him. So let's go. Going to the next one. All right, so the Ivory Coast. The Ivory Coast is named for elephants. They once it had one of the largest elephant populations in West Africa, but now the country's elephants and the numbers are in a rapid decline. The Grain Coast, and the name of the coast originates in the early trade in the spice, known as grains of paradise in Afromom and Melengeti or Melenguda. It says Sanudos. We're gonna go here. Y'all see the map right here. So Sanudos references to Tierra de Gaia is solely geographical character, in its positions which he locates in the country of the Jews. On the African tubula X of the southwest and near the equator. He makes an Ajan in the ancient kingdom of Benin, which is placed to the west of the Jewish territory on the map of the Negro land, slide 5. Let's get to it. This is where he actually named them kingdoms right here. So I will read with the commentary left. It said, John Puri, the English translator of history in the description of Africa by Leo Africanus, writing about the commencement of the 17th century, which was contributed a chapter on the regions of Africa, and which remarks at this day also the Abyssinians infirm that upon the Nilus towards the west. So towards the west, upon the Nilus, towards the west, they're inhabited the most populous nation of the Jewish stock under a mighty king. And some of the modern cosmographers had set down a province in those quarters, which they call the land of the Hebrews, placed as it were under the equatorial in a certain unknown mountain between the confines of Abyssinia and Congo. So, all right, let's get it. Y'all see the land again. The Journal of the Israelites, History, Archaeology, and DNA, official academic journal of the, y'all already see, this is certified. Yehudi, a place of a great trade. This is a place reported to be inhabited by the lost tribes of Israel, possibly the immigration from the tribe of Judah, which Yehuda in African Aramaic signifies Judah. Yehudi signifies Jew. The old writers referred to Wida, West Africa, as Judah because its inhabitants were said to be Jews. During the transatlantic slave trade, 16,000 to 18,000 were transported annually from Judah. Historians estimate that over the course of 2 centuries, Ouda alone had exported more than 1 million Africans before closing the trade in the 1860s. Well, only one port in Africa, Luanda and Central Africa, it had transported a greater volume of slaves. All right. This is just an article showing that the word Yoruba is foreign to the Yoruba-speaking people, and the term was first used by an Ahmed Baba, a Songhai scholar, in his dwellings with the Oyo Empire. That's what the Yoruba people were called. They were called the Oyo. So it says the name Yoruba was originally given to the Oyo people by the Fulani in the Hausa. It was interpreted to mean cunning or Bascan. So we'll see. Cunning. All right. This is what they called them. This is why they called them so in the travels in the interior of the districts of Africa performed under the direction and the patronage of Africa in association in the years of 1795 and 1796 and 1797. The account of our first parents and the death of Abel and the deluge of lives of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and the story of Joseph and his brethren, and the story of Moses, David, Solomon, and all these have been related to me in the Mandingo language with the tolerable exactness by the different people, and the surprise was not greater to hear these accounts from the lips of Negroes, of the Negroes, than theirs of finding that I was already acquainted with them. In southern Nigeria, the natives called the black Jews the strange people of Imo Yaquam. They called them Bani Ephraim, the sons of Ephraim. They claimed the ancestors that they came from the Morocco when they supported Gabi, who noted, Gabi's a writer, if you don't know, who noted that their language is a mixture of Maghreb, Arab, ancient Hebrew, and local Paitios. For example, Abu, meaning father, to become Y, Abba, which is for mother, which is close to the Hebrew word, those of Emu Yoquan, which the Jews that live in the Ondo district have a copy of Torah 1, the first Torah. Okay. Now, if you look on the side of my screen to the left, it says in Psalms 35. If you look at the word that I transferred from the blue letter, when it says to them that strive with me, those that strive with you are your adversaries, and it uses the word Yerib, which is the same name that the Fulanis gave the OU people, and they still call themselves Yorubas today. So let's get it. Next screen. Journal of the Israelite History and Archaeology of Arts and DNA in official academic journals. Loango, West Central Africa contains Jews settled in it, and they remain in it separate from the African population, but they are black and they resemble the Negroes in every aspect of appearance, and they are originally from Judea. Now, I will show that there is a Judea in Africa, but I ain't got to get into that right now. Okay, so y'all see this little funny writing right here. This is Al Zanzibar, namely from Magadosha. And Magadosha or Olio is inhabited by the Arabs, being called Mohammedans. Okay, but look at the name that they called the so-called slaves, Kafers. And you see Kafers is down this coast of the state of Manitoba. Well, the slave trade in Zanzibar has history dating back to the ancient times. It is greatly increased in size in the proportion at the end of the 17th century. The Omanists had set up a lucrative empire based on the clay plantations and work by slaves and capture the East Africans in the mainland. Historical accounts by the Europeans and Americans describe the luxurious conditions of the island by brutality of slavery. Don Peterson, in the author of Resolution in Zanzibar, an American Cold War tale, says that in the 19th century, the Zanzibar was a fabled land of spices, a vile center of slavery, a place of origins and expeditions and vast mysterious. All right, so it was vast and mysterious. I'm sorry. So right here, you see on the African map, we can give a location. This right here, I love this part. All right, so I will start. Let me start with First Chronicles. First Chronicles chapter 12, verse 38. Now, all these men of war that could keep rank came with a perfect heart to Hebron to make King David, to make David king over all Israel, and all the rest of Israel were one heart to make King David.
1 minute.
Okay, to make King David king. All right, Joshua 15 and 15. You see that came from my own and Carmel. Boom. This is the African map. I have my own. Now you can see I have Hebron. Hebron is also on the map if you're looking on this map. Now the capital of that which they use and make it the etymology of the word Hebron is the capital of Botswana, on the African continent. That's what I have circled on the map, where you see the same direction as mentioned in the Bible right here, where you can see in Joshua 20:7 that they appointed the Kadesh, which is a set apart city of Galilee and Naphtali and Shechem and the Mount of Ephraim, and you can see, which is Hebron, is the mountain of Judah, and you can see the directions. I could bring more scriptures to validate this, but my time is short, so I will do on my next round.
All right, Tom. Good. That's good. Good first round. Good first round. Unshare your screen for me, brother. Good first round.
Is it a button? Is it a button that pop up? Because last time it was a button.
It should be in the middle at the top. All the way at the top in the middle, say end, share, or stop sharing.
End, share, stop sharing.
Or just click on your screen with and click remove.
Remove. All right, cool. Damn it. Where I go to the corner?
And there you go.
You know,
Can't you unshare it?
Say it again, Misery.
No, I thought you could unshare it, like take them off.
Yeah, hey, Misery. When you're trying to stop sharing your screen, what would you press? It should say stop sharing in the middle at the top, right?
I don't know. I would have to see. Usually, you should be the one in control of it.
Yeah.
Right, hold on. I think I see it. I got an extra camera at the bottom.
All right. Yeah. You good. Hold on.
Can I do it?
All right. Go, hey, mute out for me, y'all. You good. All right. Misery. Getting to your round one, my brother. You got 10 minutes to
Hey, bro, I'm trying to mute for him because I don't want nothing in this background.
You see where it say present? You see where it say present? Go to. You see where it say present? It should say settings, present, cam, and mic. Press the mic button. I can mute you out though.
Oh yeah, mute me out, brother.
All right, Misery. You got 10 minutes, brother. This is the first round. Like I said, everybody, y'all should already have your popcorn. Y'all should already have your blunts rolled. Y'all should already have everything ready, man. You already know how we getting into it, man. So, Misery, you got 10 minutes. Let's get this money.
All right, you can start my time. Yeah, I just want everybody to realize I didn't even know what y'all's first round was even about. He was talking about some maps that some person came out with in the 1600s and showing maps. Hey, I could show you maps of Utah, right, where I claim Israel is. And all the land is named after Israel. Around it, named Moab. I can show you Jerusalem. I can show you the Jordan River in Utah on a map. But that's not what we're discussing tonight. We're discussing about, according to the Bible, what our ancestors wrote about the land, the animals, the trees, the waters, and even their customs. And this is what we're going to discuss, and we're going to bring the scriptures out with it. And my first round is going to show you guys about when we read about the animals that are described in the Bible, you will notice that it is mostly describing animals that come from the Western Hemisphere, as you see on this map, which would be your foxes, your quails, your rabbits, your ravens, your deers, your wolves, your hawks, your bats, your bears and stuff, right? We read this all throughout the scripture. Now, the animals that I just mentioned, does that sound like animals that will come from South or West Africa? If the Bible was about West or South Africa, why don't we read about hippos, African rhinos, muskrats, elephants, hyenas, baboons, all the most popular animals that you read that are in South or West Africa? But yet we don't read any of that in the scriptures, especially in the land of Israel. Next slide.
Okay, can I ask a question?
Come on, man. Stop it, bro. Who's talking on my shit right now?
Hey, everybody mute out. You got to wait till after the debate.
Yeah, matter of fact, kick him out. bro. This is, bro. I don't understand, Wavy. Why is this every time I have a debate? This happens every single time.
I just
Hey,
asked, I just asked, can I ask a
Mister.
question? That's all I
Ben,
asked. Can I ask a
Ben,
question?
you gonna ask your question at the end of the debate. You good? You gonna ask your question at the end of the debate. Mute out. Everybody keep your mics muted. Hey, Misery, I stop your time, brother. You got the floor.
All right. So what I find funny about, we read here in Numbers 11 and 31, right? When the Israelites were in the wilderness, right? And this is 31. It says, and there went forth a wind from Yah, and he brought quail from the west. Now, for anybody that don't know where quail originates from, let's find out. Because I find it hilarious. Here it is. Where is quail native to? The continental United States is home to 6 species of the quail, right? And it shows you all the different type of quails that exist in the Americas, people, right? Not only that, let's go read another source. It says, where do quail originate? They originated from North America. Wait a minute. Hold on. Why would the Most High, when the children of Israel were starving in the wilderness and the Most High fed them a certain animal, he could have fed them any animal on the earth. Why didn't he give them an animal that comes from West or South Africa? Why did he give them a bird, which is a quail, which originates in the Americas? That makes you kind of wonder. First of all, there is no, so let me get this straight. The Most High gave his children, the Yasharallah, a food source that came from the Americas. But I thought the scriptures about West Africa and South Africa, about that land being milk and honey. Why did he do that? Next one. This is a dagger. Bears. This is in 2 Samuel's, 2 Chronicles, right? No, 2 Kings 2:24. And he turned his back and he looked at them and cursed them in the name of the Lord. And there came forth 2 she-bears out of the wood and tear 42 children of them. But wait a minute. Let's read here. Do South Africa have bears? The sad answer is no. Wait, hold on. Now, this debate is talking about where the land of Israel is, and we have our ancestors in the scriptures telling you what animals that are in their land, but yet we don't find them nowhere in West and South Africa. So how can West and South Africa be the land of Israel? The sad answer is no. There are no bears in Africa. However, the continent is full of amazing wildlife, including primates, antelope, wildcats, and many more. Right? Next slide. Another dagger. This is from Isaiah 11:6. The wolf also shall dwell with the lamb. But wait a minute. Hold on. The wolf. So wait a minute. We're reading about quails, bears, and wolves. These sounds like animals that come from the Americas, not from West and South Africa. Are there bears? I mean, are there wolves in West or South Africa? Let's find out. Were there ever wolves in South Africa? The natural distribution of wolves never reached as far as south as the southern tip of this continent. Yet, there are wolves in South Africa in captivity. It is thought to have been the South African Defense Force who originally imported them from North America in the 1970s. So wait a minute. Prior to the 1970s, West and South Africa didn't have wolves. And according to the South African Defense Force, they imported some wolves. And where did they get these wolves from? From the Americas.
and also an animal that we just read that is in the land of Israel. See, brothers and sisters, what's going to happen and what you guys are going to notice in this debate is that the brother Yah is going to be on some nonsense. Well, I'm going to show you, brothers and sisters, throughout the scriptures, animals that our ancestors said that were in the land. Why aren't these animals native to South or West Africa? Y'all going to have to start answering. Yah has a mission ahead of him. Okay? No wolves are native to South Africa. Not surprised, right? No wolves. Thank you. Now, this is from Joel chapter 1. And this one talks about an insect, how the Most High was going to, have these insects and locusts eat up our crops in our land, right? This is Joel 1 and 2. Hear thee, ye old men, and give ear, all ye inhabitants of the land of Israel, right? Have this been in your days, and even in the days of your fathers? Tell ye your children of it, and let your children tell their children, and their children in another generation. That which the palmer worm have left have the locust eaten, and that which the locusts have left have the cankerworm eaten, and which the cankerworm have left the caterpillar has eaten. So we see here in the book of Joel that the Most High send these palmer worms and cankerworms to eat up our crops. But wait a minute, people. Where are these from? Let's find out. The palmer worm is a moth of the family of Chilidae. It is found in eastern North America. Wait a minute. So
1 minute.
Our ancestors said we had these things, but yet this moth ate it. Next one.
1 minute.
Well, I don't even know if that has to be 10 minutes yet, but okay. Next one. The cankerworm, right? Where is the cankerworm native to? North America. Nowhere in South. So again, none of these things fit what this guy is talking about. And this is, I'll say this for the next round. And with that, I'm going to yield my time.
Hey, you got 30 seconds, Mister.
All right, yeah, my second round, I'm going to debunk any chance of this to be talking about Africa, because I'm going to bring out a scripture of how King Solomon basically traveled 3 years to acquire things that exist in Africa. But all right.
All right. That was the end of the first round. You can unshare your screen, Mister. That was the end of the first. All right. That was the end of the first round. Like, share, subscribe. We're about to get into the second round. Hey, man, powerful bills only. Where is Israel today? Is it in the Americas? Is it in Africa? Yeah. Beginning of the second round. Let's get this money. You there, yeah? You gotta oh, my bad. I probably had muted you out. All right, you there, yeah?
Yeah, I'm here. Hold on real quick. Let me do something real quick. I want to show you, man. This is I love having this computer screen, bro. Please don't start my time yet. I'm about to put something on the screen. I love having my computer, bro, because I like when people lie. Now I'm about to debunk all every.
All right, so you know how to do it. You present.
Yeah, I'm on the. Is I'm on the screen?
Yeah, you got it.
Go back to my slide. I did. All right, so look. Okay, y'all see what's on the screen? So look. Yes, there are quails. Yes, quails are native to Africa. There are several species of quail found on the continent. I didn't even go to all of them. I just got 2. Now, yes, there are several wolves like the canids native to Africa, including the African wolf, the African golden wolf, the wolf, and the Ethiopian wolf. There's more, but let's go ahead and get straight to the action. All right, I probably gotta go through my slides again, y'all. Excuse me for that, but yeah, I gotta go because I want to debunk this dude. I want to show him that animals is the wrong thing to bring up when we talk about the Bibles and locations, because he's gonna lose that. Even with the cankerworm, I will be addressing that. So let me go. Let me scan it through. Well, yeah, here we go. Let's get it. Now I'm gonna show you something. This right here is Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 5. Y'all see that little square right there, that little tab? It say 14 verse 5 or 14-5. It says these animals, this is what these animals is supposed to be referenced to. It says a hare, a dorkada, a buffalo, a wild beast, a ibex, and a giraffe. He should have never wanted to talk animals tonight. That's what he shouldn't have wanted to do. But since he wanted to bring up animals, I think I'm about to have a real good time. All right, first off, we're gonna look at this. A camel leopard is an archaic English name for a giraffe. The term comes from an ancient Greek word, camo leopardus, which is a combination of camelos, camel, or pardalus, leopard. Europeans first saw the giraffe when Julius Caesar brought to Europe from ancient Alexander in 46 BC. And the unusual, some is on my screen, so I can't really see right there, but mythical name creature. But let's get it. So look, the wild beasts are native. You see, I'm on the top of the screen, y'all. I want y'all to follow me. The wild beasts are native to eastern and southern Africa. The ibex is found in the mountains in Europe, Asia, and northeastern Africa. No ibex are not native to America, but some have been introduced to the United States. The dorkada is a Greek word to translate to the dorkis, which is the name that means gazelle or antelope. No gazelle are not native to America. No antelope are native to America. So did the Most High lie? Hold on, let's get it. Let's get it. We ain't done. All right, so we got right here. While zebras have been featured in African art and stories, they have never been completely domesticated. Here are some reasons why. Zebras are agitated and aggressive when they are cornered, and they be badly tempered. They can bite, kick so hard that they can maim or kill a rider. Why am I bringing it up? Scientists have found evidence previously unknown of the genetic lineage of donkeys that lived in the Levant 2,000 years ago. Donkeys were the first domesticated in Africa around 7,000 years ago, likely by the patriots in Kenya and the Horn of Africa. This was around the time of the Sahara, that the Sahara became a desert. Donkeys are native to Arabia Peninsula, Northern Africa, and the Middle East. But donkeys were brought to Americas by the Spanish explorers and the colonizers as part of the Columbian exchange. So they couldn't even sacrifice. They're sacrificing, offering. I don't know what we gonna kill this boy. So look, a wild ass is used in the wilderness, and it's nothing but the wind at her pleasure. The Bible does not refer to zebras. It did not refer to zebras by name, but they being somewhat similar to the wild ass referred to above, also snuffed up the wind and enjoyed their wilderness life, watched over by a creator among all the animals of Africa. The stripes of the stiff mane and soft black muzzle it erects from the ears of the zebra, and it makes it outstandingly beautiful, with each zebra stripes and little different from any other. There are three principal breeds. Most common is to maintain a zebra that is dressed completely like velvety black and creamy white stripes, except for the plain underpart. All right, so y'all get the picture. There's no the so-called, y'all see, they was brought over here, the donkeys, and we're gonna prove that the lambs was even brought over here, and the sheep. Man, we about to have a nice little time. So one of the trickiest parts of this discussion involves a misunderstanding caused by a very similar sounding word, tanim, which is often translated as jackals. Many early English translators of the Bible equated to two terms that were rendered as tanim, which was dragons. Y'all know that we don't see no dragons, so they've been mythical, instead of jackals, conflating that these two separate words were led to a great deal of difficulty nailing down a definition of tannin. All right, so tan is the Hebrew word for jackal. So tannin would mean jackals. So it appears in a verse 15 times in the Old Testament. On the other hand, tannins is a singular word for dragon or serpent. Now, come on, y'all. Y'all know they made that up. We ain't seen no dang on dragon. Okay. Now, while the plural is tanninim and tannum, or Tannin is found in 14 verses of the Old Testament. Isaiah 13 verse 22. It states that the hyenas will howl in the citadels, and the jackals and Tannin and the pleasant places of Tannim are frequently mentioned in the picture of judgment on a city and a nation, since jackals were often observed to roam abandoned places. So we know that this is a killer right here. Let's think about this. They say hyenas. There's no hyenas in America. There's no jackals in America. They're not native. None of these things that have been mentioned since he wanted to bring up animals are native to the Americas. And we're going to talk about them bears. Don't trip. See, look, the wild donkeys, they stand on the Burr Heights. Y'all know about them. I ain't even gotta really go hard into this right here because y'all really know that. Y'all can read that. Y'all can go back and look at that part, the little part in white right here on the right of the screen. But let's get it. I want to make sure. All right, here. So let's get it. Job chapter 39, verse 13. It said, "Gavest thou goodly wings unto peacocks, or wings are feathered unto the ostrich." Ostriches are native to Africa and not found in the wild anywhere in the world, anywhere else in the world. Were known for rich deposits of gold in Nubia, also the gateway. Hold on, I don't even want to get into that. No peacocks are not native to North Africa, or no peacocks are not native to the North America. However, they are found in warm weather cities such as California and Florida due to human assisted migrations. Peacocks are native to Asia and Central Africa, Congo, peafowl, native to the equatorial forests, which is the Congo again, around the Congo River in Central Africa. All right, known for rich deposits of gold. Nubia is also the gateway through the luxury products of incense, ivory, and ebony that traveled through the source, from their source in the sub-Saharan Africa to the civilization of Egypt and the Mediterranean. Okay, Africa is the majority of Africa. The majority of ivory comes from Africa. And we're going to show that when he said that the Bible will mention rhinos, the Bible did mention rhinos, and they called them unicorns. And we will show that in the Greek Septuagint, how they call them unicorns. And the word that they use for it is rhinoceros, which transferred to the English as rhinoceros. So we will be killing you tonight, my man. I knew you was going to say that. So the Democratic, you see who all got the ivory. The Democratic Republic of Congo, Cameroon, Central Africa, Republic of Gabon. Hard ivory comes from elephants in the western half of Africa, while soft ivory comes from those in the eastern half. Let's get it. Leviticus 23:18. And ye shall offer with the bread, or ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without the blemish of the first year, without blemish the first year. And one bullock and 2 rams, and they shall be for burnt offering unto the Lord with their meat offerings and their drink offers, even an offering made by fire unto sweet savor unto the Lord. Well, lambs come from the domesticated sheep, which originated in the Fertile Crescent of Mesopotamia in the Western Asia around 10,000 years ago, where the sheep are likely to be descended from the mild Mopham in Europe and Asia. Okay, well, the Spanish settlers were introduced to the sheep in the South America. They introduced sheep to the South Americas in the 16th century, and they were a Cora bred, which originated in Europe. The Cora became the ancestors of the Criollo breed, which is native to the highlands of South Central America. Well, sheep were not brought to North America by Spanish, or sheep were brought to the North America by Spanish and English settlers and historians in the Columbus when he brought the animals to the New World on the second voyage in 1493. And we got sources to back it up. All right, can you get me off the screen?
Say man, hit the like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. This is powerful. I'm talking about we halfway through the debate. We're going to the back end of round 2. Misery is about to grace the stage one more time. I want everybody to know, man, it don't get no more powerful than this, man. Powerful builds only.
Put me on big screen. Put me on big screen first, and then you can share my screen.
All right. Powerful builds only. Misery. I'm gonna start the time when you're ready.
All right. Like I said, this whole argument is ridiculous. He said, "Oh, the Bible mentions a thing called the jackal, and right there is the jackal. Where are the jackals in the Americas? You ever heard of a coyote? Do you know what the coyote under the family is listed under? A jackal. Did you not know that? Uh-oh." Hold on. He said, "Where are your gazelles? Where are your gazelles?" You've never heard of the pronghorn, which is listed under what? Under a deer and gazelle. Oh man, it's a body bag. Right now, you can share my screen. So I debunked to the two animals that this cloud just try to say that it don't want to exist in the Americas. He obviously doesn't have any knowledge of it. Now, in this thing right here, is going to debunk his ostrich nonsense. And this is what I'm talking about. Reading comprehension comes into play, because this scripture right here destroys Yah about his ivory, about the elephants, and about the the ostrich that he was just showing, right? Check this. I mean, the peacock, right? He was, oh, the peacock. It's in West Africa. Like he said, everybody, it's in South Africa and in Asia. Let's read 1 Kings 10 and 2 to 25, right? The king, which is talking about Solomon, had a fleet of an ocean going ships at sea with Hiram ships. Every 3 years, the fleet would bring in a cargo of gold, silver, and ivory, and apes, and peacocks. King Solomon was wiser and richer than all the kings of the earth. He suppressed all of them. The people came from all over the world to be with Solomon to drink in the wisdom of God had given him. And everyone who came and brought gifts, artifacts, gold, silver, fashionable robes, gowns, the latest weapons, exotic spices, horses, and mules. So let me get this straight, people. I want everybody to listen very clearly. King Solomon sent out his fleet to gather these rare things, these rare gold, silver, and ivory. But wait a minute. If King Solomon was in West Africa and South Africa, where ivory and elephants are, why did he have to send a fleet in the ocean to travel 3 years, 1.5 years to go there, and 1.5 years to come back to gather this ivory and apes? Wait a minute. Aren't apes and gorillas and stuff like that, aren't they all over West and South Africa? Why would King Solomon need to travel 3 years to gather some apes and peacocks when peacocks are right there, right next to Asia? Why did he have to take a ship and took 3 years to gather these things? And horses and mules. So what am I showing you, people? That in the land of Israel, King Solomon gathered things that were from Africa, which is their ivory, their apes, and their peacocks. And where else did he get from Asia and other travels? He got the horses and mules, meaning that these animals are not indigenous to the land of Israel. These are precious things that people brought to the king. Completely daggered Yah's weak premise about his animals, especially about the peacocks. And notice also, brothers and sisters, his source that he talked about the lambs. Notice that it said the lambs originated from either Europe and Asia. Certainly didn't mention anything about West or South Africa. I'm telling you, body bags. Right? There are 3 species of peafowl, meaning peacocks, right? The most familiar is the Indian peacock, meaning from India. Second one, the green peafowl is native to much of Miriam, Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, and the islands of Java and Indonesia. The third one, the somewhat frumpy and little known Congo, there it is, Congo in your South Africa, This is where peacocks come from. So again, why would King Solomon need to travel 3 years to gather an animal that lives right next door to him? Makes no sense. There are 3 major peafowls, and none of them are native to North America. See, wouldn't it make sense that King Solomon was over here in the Americas? Because there are no peacocks over here that are native to the North America.
So it would make sense that he would send a fleet to travel a year and a half to Africa and Asia to gather those things and bring it back another year and a half to travel back to the Americas so he can gather those precious animals. Right? Hold on. Now, whew, this is where the daggers are to come. This is, nope. This is Isaiah 60 and 13. It says, the glory of Lebanon, okay, this is the land of Israel, people, shall come onto thee. The fire tree, the pine tree. Wait a minute. Pine tree. Are there pine trees in South Africa? But this is a tree that was in the land of Israel. Let's read. The Pinus penester is a pine native to the Mediterranean region. It is widely planted commercially in South Africa as a timber resource. And for the forest industry, that is a minimum size tree reaching 20 to 35 feet tall and within the trunk diameter up to 1.2 meters. Uh-oh. What do you mean South Africa is getting commercially from the Mediterranean? They're getting their pine from the Mediterranean? But shouldn't the pine tree be in the land of Israel in South Africa? Are pine trees alien to South Africa? The earliest record of introduced alien tree species, the pine, invaded natural vegetation in South Africa is from about 1855. Wow. So South Africa didn't have pine trees or whatever the land of Israel that y'all's talking about never had pine trees prior to 1855. Isaiah 41:19. I will put a cedar in the wilderness, the acacia, the myrtle, and the olive tree, and I will place the Jupiter in the desert, together with the elm tree and the cypress. But wait a minute. Are there elm trees in South or West Africa? Let's see. Where is the elm tree native to? The creamy white wood, this large V-shaped tree, is native to the entire eastern and central portion of the United States, extending into southern Canada. Wait a minute. So the Bible talks about a tree, again, which comes from where? The United States, all the way to Canada. Interesting. Isaiah 6 and 13. Yet there will be a 10th portion of it, and I will again be a subject to burning, like the terebinth and the oak. Wait a minute. Oak trees. Where do oak trees come from? Let's find out. Where are oaks native to? The northern hemisphere. The genus Quinus is native to the northern hemisphere and includes deciduous and evergreen species extending from cool temperate to tropical latitudes in the Americas, Asia, Europe, and North Africa. I didn't read anything about no West or South Africa where this guy claims that the land of Israel is at. Point blank, period. Oaks were among the first tree species introduced to South Africa. The first species to be introduced arrived in Cape Town with the Dutch settlers in 1656. But wait a minute. The Bible was written thousands of years ago. It had oak trees, pine trees, and all these trees. But West or South Africa didn't have oak trees until what? 1600s. Next.
1 minute.
Now here's the Second Samuel, where it talks about the mulberry. Anybody can read 2 Samuel 5 and 23. The mulberry. White mulberry is native to eastern and central China. Red mulberry is native to the areas of central and eastern United States, and the black mulberry is native to Western Asia. Once again, we don't read anything about no West or South Africa. So again, I showed you, brothers, animal life, animals and tree life that don't exist in West or South Africa, but do exist over here in the Americas.
You got 10 seconds, Misery.
It's okay. Third round, I'm going to bring out the corn, and I'm going to bring out in the New Testament how even Jesus Christ was. I'm going to prove how Jesus Christ was in the Americas in the cornfields.
All right. Hey, man, that was the end of the second round. Now we going into the third round. You know what I'm saying? This is where we put it all on the line at. Fourth quarter, boss. Put me in the game. This is where we put all on the line at. I know the panel and the everybody else been taking notes, but everybody gonna remember that third round. Everybody's gonna remember that third round. Yeah, you there? Let me see. I probably gotta. Oh, you gotta unmute your own mic, yeah.
Yeah, I'm here, bro. Hey, bro, dude lied so much, bro. I'm gonna have to rebuttal. I don't want to spend my whole round rebuttaling this nigga, bro. This nigga is a liar. But you know, at the end of the day, I tell you when to start my time. I'm about to throw my screen back up, man, and it's about to go down, bro. Like I said, the truth don't stand here today, bro. We common sense, bro. We know what's going on, man, with this, man. It ain't nothing new. It ain't no secret, man. Whether people want to deny Africa or whatever. I'm on the screen. All right, I'm just going to where I need to get real quick. Yo, your boy be lying, bro. So we're gonna take him all the way out the map real quick. It's a way you get rid of somebody when they want to lie. All right, so here we go. Y'all see where I'm at? Y'all see my screen?
Yeah, we good. Go ahead.
All right, well, I'll praise to the Most High for this victory. Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 8. A land of wheat and barley, and vineyards and fig trees and pomegranates, and a land of oil, olive, and honey. Our native colleagues published a research paper in August 2023 in the journal Current Biology on the evolutionary history of bees, time and space, where we present a novel of analysis to bees and biography using extensive new genomic and fossils data to demonstrate that the bees originated in Gondwana in Africa and in South America. Bees likely originated in the early Cretaceous, shortly before the breakup of the Western Gondwana and the early evolution of the major bee lineage. It is associated with either the South American or the African land masses. Where did the honey come from in the Americas, though? Where did it come from? He said this is the land of milk and honey. Okay, well, let's look. Well, honeybees are not native to North America, and they were originally reported from Europe in the 17th century. Honeybees now help pollinate the U.S. crops. Let me take this off my screen real quick. This thing got my screen, man, because it's messing with my Hold on real quick, man. All right, yeah. So it help pollinate many U.S. crops like fruits and nuts. All right, well, Kenyan folklore and the traditional hold on, let's go to this. Starters. Let's go to Kenyan folklore and the traditional narratives of the Kikuyu people and the largest ethnic group in Kenya. They have long revered and worshipped the fig trees that are associated the fig trees as sacred among the Akan people of Ghana and on the other side of the continent. And one of the first traditional duties of the Ohama, a female ruler also called the Queen Mother, who was created in the sacred places by planting a fig tree in East Africa. Maasai people tells the stories that they say when the earth and the sky became separate. All they that were connected then were sacred, was a sacred fig tree. So they've been, having a fig tree. You see the fig tree don't grow in Americas. So for starters, Egyptian pyramids. The Egyptian pyramids are way older. The oldest known pyramid in the world is the Pyramid of the Djoser in Egypt, which dates back to the 27th century BCE. Y'all see the dates. I'm going to get through this. So let me go ahead and keep it going. The brother said we don't have bears in Africa. Okay. What type of bear, a brown bear, the Atlas bear, was Africa's only native bear species. It is elusive throughout historical records. Possibly it was hunted to the scarcity during the Roman Empire. The last confirmed kill of an Atlas bear it occurred in 1870. That's fairly new. By hunters in Morocco of Tetuan, the Tetuan Mountains. Although a handful of anecdotal sightings were recorded in the 20th century. All right, let's get it. Agrotherium. This is extinct genus bear whose fossils are found in the Miocene through the Pleistocene age of the strata of North America, Eurasia, and Africa. Agrotherium is ranged widely fossils of four or more species have been found in Europe, India, Myanmar, China, South Africa. I mean, it's only unsaid or known to have colonized on the sub-Saharan Africa. Well, the Mandy bird was a creature that is said to live in the East Africa, and it takes the name from the Nandi people who lived in the Western Kenya, in the area of the Nandi birds reported from, where the area of the Nandi birds reported from. So let's get it. Frankincense. It comes from Baswidi trees. Those are African trees, which are native to the Arabian Peninsula, northeastern Africa, and India. The largest concentrations of frankincense trees are found in Sudan, Ethiopia, Eritrea, Somalia, Yemen, Oman. While frankincense is not traditionally used by Native American cultures as primary ceremonial herbs, some tribes may have incorporated into their practice, but for purifying and properties of use in the incense and smudging ceremonies, similar to how they utilize their herbs like sage and cedars, and particularly when the excess in the herb, while possible through the trade or the outside sources. However, the primary focus on Native Americans and the medicines were used usually lies on locally available plants, which plants are specific to the region, so they can't use. All right, some of them were also appointed. You see, First Chronicles chapter 9, verse 29. Some of them were also appointed to oversee the vessels of the instruments of the sanctuary, and the fine flour and the wine and the oil and the frankincense and the spices and the frankincense and the spices. Frankincense has been traded on the Arabian Peninsula for more than 5,000 years. The frankincense were also traded in the Horn of Africa during the Silk Road era. Greek historian Herodotus, he wrote about the history of the frankincense, and it was harvested from the trees in southern Arabia. All right, myrrh is native to the Arabian Peninsula in the eastern and the northeastern Africa, including Ethiopia, Kenya, Oman, Saudi, Somalia, Arabia, Somalia, the rest, and it comes from the common fora, the myrrh tree, which is small thorny trees which can grow up to 13 feet. Where the word myrrh corresponds with the Semitic root myrrh, which meaning bitter, as in Arabic, myrrh, and Aramaic. Well, the fifth dynasty ruled in Egypt, King Sahar, he recorded the earliest attested expeditions of the land of Punt. And the modern Horn of Africa, particularly Somalia, whose members were brought back to the large quantities of myrrh and frankincense and malachite and electrum. They didn't have Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 9. A land wherein thou shalt eat bread with scarcity, which thou shalt lack nothing therein. So, we already know they don't have that. But let's get to this, because I got some cuts for this, brother, man. This is easy, man. So y'all already see what's going on right here, man. According to the United States, Africa is home to about, look at the stats. Y'all see, man, just look at the stats. Go back and look at the stats whenever you get a chance. Look at them stats. I ain't about to waste time with this right now, because I want to get to the killer. All right. You see that? Let's get it. So we know we can't call this a land of milk and honey. And the reason we can't call this the land of milk and honey, because European settlers brought bees over here, which we know bees originated in Africa, especially honeybees. They had bees in America, but they did not have honeybees. Honeybees were brought over here in 1493, which I showed that earlier. So he might call this the land of milk because of the cows, but he can't call it the honey. So let's get it. So that's a kill factor right there. This is the Nguni tribe. Now, if y'all know Nguni, I ain't got time to read all this because I don't want to waste my time. But y'all know the Nguni tribe. That's where Shaka Zulu from. The Bible is labeled. Why is these people calling themselves Nguni? You see what's going on in the Bantu language at the bottom. It tells you in the Bantu, the letter N can merge with the root form or noun that can merge with the phrase or the form derived from a nominal Bantu gender that plays a role in the phrase derived from nominals or the verbals or nominalizations or the nominal or nunatives, or augmentatives. I can't say that right. Augmentatives. All right, so look, Genesis. These people are calling themselves Nguni. This is the Nguni tribe or whatever. I can get into all the ceremonial practice. Y'all can look at the screen. All right, the King James Version of the Bible. This is Genesis chapter 46, verse 24. The sons of Naphtali, including Jaziel, Guni, Jazir, Shalom. You see, so these people right here, we know that they got to be native to Africa because these people are still calling themselves Nguni, and they've been calling themselves Nguni for thousands of years, not just something new. So let's get it. All right. The first fruit ceremony was the key national festival that was Shaka Zulu held the nation together. It was held annually, found December or January, depending on the new moon, or found the music and the dance that was shared in official announcements which were made. He informed the attendees that the kingdom functioned and it urged them to, let me get to it. So this right here is called the Kente cloth. I want to get it in. So this is called the Kente cloth, right? So y'all know what's up with the Kente cloth. You see the people in Africa word today. They added T on this word and it's called Katon. So this is meant, the Kente is mentioned in the Bible. Let's look at it. This lady wrote about that. I ain't got time to read all that since I got 1 minute. Y'all see they wearing Kente cloths. Y'all also see this king wearing a Kente cloth. Why is the people on the hieroglyphs? It don't matter how much you change their skin. We see their heritage right now because they wearing a hiero. They wearing a Kente cloth. The Kente cloth represents the western side of Nilo sub-Saharan culture. So let's get it. Let's get to this next one. Found this brother alive real quick. Y'all see, so look, y'all see what it is again. I'm gonna talk about David having or Joseph having that coat made of many colors. Let me get back to that. All right, the Kente cloth is meaningful. It's sartorial devices in a very aspect of esoteric and communication of the colors of the cloth. It holds a symbolism. Gold holds the status of seniority, yellow, fertility. So when we go back to the story of Joseph and he was made that coat and his brothers was jealous, why was they jealous? When we go back to the story of David's daughter Tamara, when she received the same coat made of many colors, what coat was that? It had to be what? These same coats. Look, can I just say one more thing? Can I end with this? Y'all see the Egyptian people? Y'all see the Egyptian people in the back with the white on? Come on, let's not play stupid. These are the Israelite slaves from the Egyptian hieroglyphs, and they're wearing the same Kente cloth that they were in West Africa. Ain't no Native Americans wearing that. Stop playing with me, boy.
All right, I'm gonna give Misery that same minute. I ain't even gonna lie. When I was about 4 minutes into that round, I was like, we might as well give y'all both 15 minutes on this last round. But we're gonna stop right there. Misery, you not mute out for me, y'all. Right. Misery, you there?
Yep.
All right. Hey man, round 3. After this, we're gonna do a little question and answering, then a panel could ask some questions. In the chat, if y'all got questions, put your questions in the chat. Misery, your 10 minutes start when you're ready.
Yeah, like I said, another trash round by y'all. Talk about some bees. Nowhere, and again, Deuteronomy 64 says you should not add or take away to the word. Nowhere did it call them honeybees. It just said bees, right? But he just added the honey. But then he talks about, but this is the land of milk and honey, as if it's talking about literal, or is just not talking about in a spiritual sense. That is ridiculous. But what I'm going to do is show you something physical that even, like I said, our ancestor, Christ himself. This is from Matthew 12:1. And it says, and at this time, Jesus went on the Sabbath day through the corn, and his disciples were hungered. And they began to pluck the ears of the corn and to eat it. This is Mark 2:23. And it came to pass that he went through the cornfields on the Sabbath day, and his disciples began, as they went, to pluck the ears of the corn. This is Luke 6:1. And it came to pass on the Sabbath day after the first that they went through the cornfields, and his disciples plucked the ears of the corn and did eat and rubbed them in their hands. Now, brothers and sisters, where does corn come from? Corn, they did not start importing corn in South or West Africa until the 16 or late 1600s. What is y'all talking about? What is he talking about, people? Right here, we clearly see where corn comes from. Everybody knows that corn comes from the Americas. And to debunk, and for him to even try to debunk what I just read, anybody can look it up in the
in the lexicons and the Hebrew Strongs. In the Greek, which the New Testament is written in, this is from the Strong's definition of the Greek, and it means a planted field, corn field. Under the King James translation, it means cornfield used twice, and corn. Is checkmate. There is no wheat or grain or any other word that you guys can try to even make this word to even be. It is clearly corn. Under the Greek lexicon, it means to fit, sowing, sown fields, growing crops, corn fields. Checkmate. Hold on. Now, this guy wants to talk about natives, right? All right, let's start bringing up customs, right? We know that in Numbers 15, the Most High spake unto the children of Israel and bid them to make fringes in the border of their garments throughout their generations. Now, I want everybody to notice this clown Yah just showed a bunch of pictures about some. They're wearing the many color robes, right? Where are their fringes? What, did y'all see any fringe on their clothing that the Most High commanded them to wear? And if you notice, our native sisters, look, she's wearing a fringe with a border of blue. Is that not commanded by Yah to do so, clown? Yes, it is. Ooh, daggers. All right. I can show you native after native, and all of them have a ribbon of blue with fringes on the bottoms of it. Look at this beautiful picture. Do you see the fringe? You see the blue above the fringe, Yah? Do you see that? Stop it, bro. Stop it. You are nowhere near my level. I could show you the pictures of this all day long. Look at this. Borders of blue with a fringe. A Yucatan woman. Look at that. Blue with a fringe. Wow. Just like the Most High commanded them. I can do this all day with all these pictures. Blue, fringe, blue, fringe. Now you want to talk about the many coats. Yeah. Have you never seen ponchos before? Look at these ponchos with many colors. Well, you think you're the only people that had that little dress that these men were wearing that you were just showing? Stop it. Oh, man. Now let's get into some artifacts. This is an ancient Mayan artifact, people. Do you see what he's wearing, Yah? Yah, what is he wearing? Is he not wearing the priestly ephod with the 4 rows representing the 12 tribes, each stone representing the 12 tribes? And look at the bottom. You see the bottom? Got 4 fringes, tassels, fringes on the borders of the garment, of the priestly garment. Come on, Yah. What do you guys got? Look at that. Look how beautiful. Show me your artifacts. Show me something that goes back hundreds or thousands of years ago. Where's your artifacts at? Uh-oh. We got some people in South America that have been teaching they're Israelites. Yah, did you not know that? They started teaching that they were Israelites before One West did. Uh-oh. Do you see the elder on his deathbed? On his death? What is he wearing, Yah? Uh-oh. Is he wearing the ephod? The priestly, an Aaron ephod plate? You guys are done. This is from 1 Maccabees 13, 27 to 28. Simeon built a monument upon a specular of it for his father and his brethren, and raised a loft in the site in which he threw stones behind it. And before, moreover, he set up 7 pyramids, one against the other, for his father and for his mother and for his brethren. Now, according in Central America, we have a place called Tikal in a city, as you see in this photo here, it has 7 pyramids in this city. Just like the scripture has said. Can y'all do the same? I think not. Lamentations 5 and 2. Our inheritance is turned to strangers and our houses to aliens. Wait a minute. How do African Americans fit this? I didn't see the Europeans
settling in the lands of West and South Africa and kicked the African Americans out of their land and took over their land and and their homes. When did the Europeans settle in West and South Africa in 1619? But that sure happened to the so-called natives. Deuteronomy 28:49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from afar, from the ends of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue you could not understand. Did that not happen to the Native Americans? Did not a nation cross a whole ocean to come over here? And did our people understand their language? I think not. But I find it funny that you guys were in West and South Africa dwelling with and got sold by other West and South Africans and knew their language. How was that a nation from afar? How was that a nation whose tongue you didn't understand while y'all were dwelling with them for thousands of years? Doesn't make any sense. Here, this is in 1823. This is in Utah, where the land of Israel is. It says a survey drawing of an ancient mound builder structure near Fayette, Ohio, drawn by Major Isaac Roberdier, a U.S. Army Corps engineer. Now, do you see this picture right here, What does it look like? Does it right there in the middle, right here, doesn't that look like the menorah? And right above the menorah, doesn't that look like the holy lamp to do the anointing lamp? Oh, man. And this is a structure the United States destroyed when they took over this world, took over the Americas. We all know this argument in Genesis 6:24. It says, make thee an ark of gopher's wood. Now, again, people, why is it that Noah, the Most High, gave Noah a wood tree species that only come from the America, which is gopher's wood. Anybody can look it up right there. Bloomstown, Florida is a species of tree that grows only in Blue Towns, Florida. So what is the scripture telling you, people? That Noah must have been over here in the Americas, and Noah was a Native American. Revelations 13:15, and he had no power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Did this not happen to the so-called Native Americans, as you see right here in this drawing? This is a Puerto Rican Taino chieftain named Hute, one of my heroes, and he was burned at the stake for not worshiping that what you would call that cross. Right, but what did they do that to the so-called African Americans? They didn't do that to you. They saved you guys for slavery. Their intent wasn't to kill you off and burn you at stakes. Like I said, this is Hute. This is what Hute said before they burned him at the stake. It says, "Do all Spaniards go to heaven?" When asked, "Accept Jesus as your savior?" The priest answered, "Yes, if they're good Christians." The bold chief replied, "Then I'd rather go to hell," because he didn't want to be around these wicked ass Christians. Okay, and he was burned to the stake.
All right, 1 minute, miss.
Psalms 137 said, "Remember, O children of Edom, the day that Jerusalem said, raise it to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. Happy thou shalt be that rewardeth thee, and that shall serve thee." Now, again, people, according to scripture, it says that we would get payback for people that would smash our babies onto rocks. Now, if you see in this clear picture right here, you see the Spaniard dashing a native baby into a rock. And this is Chief Joe, one of our chief of the Taino people, Chief Riverwind. And it says, "Among my people are ancient names for God is Yahya, the supreme spirit of spirits, very similar to Yahweh. Among my wife's ancestors, the Antukawa Cherokee, they called God Yohei-Wa." So this is where these guys get the Wa or the Yahweh Shais and stuff like that. They actually get it from our ancestors. And I wish I had more time, and I was just about to get into it with these next sources right here from James Adair, from Timothy Jenkins. And yeah, that would have been it. It would have showed you how they called on Yahweh Shai, Yohei Shai, Yohei, and all that. So these guys actually get their names from our people. And those books and those sources all go back to the 15, 16, 1700.
All right. All right. So look, check this out. We gotta. I want to ask this question to y'all. Unmute your mic. Misery, unmute your mic. I want to ask this question to both of y'all. Do y'all want to do the question and answering? Y'all mute your mic, unmute your mic, and Misery, unmute your mic. Y'all want to do the question and answering? Y'all ask each other 3 questions, or do y'all just want to do another round, a 5-minute another round? What do y'all want to do?
Can we do both?
Misery, where you at?
I'm ready for the question and answering.
You gonna do it? All right.
Hey, I'm just gonna let you know that the homie been lying, bro. But I'm gonna get into it in the questions. But you know, Quorum was written. It was written, and you seen it in on the Egyptian.
Hey, Misery. Yeah. Go ahead and ask Misery your first question.
All right. So first of all,
we get 3 questions, right? We got to hold on. When we're doing these 3 questions, does he get to do his 3 questions first, or we do a question per? He does one, and then I do one. Like how does that work?
Nah, he gonna do
3 questions.
He gonna do his 3 first, and then you gonna do your 3 next.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So hold on. We only get 3 questions.
Yeah, 3. You ask your 3 questions.
Yeah, then the panel. Yeah, then the panel gets.
You get a chance to answer them one by one, and then he asks his 3 questions, and you get a chance to answer them one by one, and then the panel get to ask y'all questions.
All right. So look, my first question to Misery then will be, who are the Canaanites and what land do they inhabit today?
The so-called Canaanites, or what you would call the Negro race. They're scattered to many nations, but primarily, I would say Tyre and Sidon were scattered to over here to the Americas. And what was your second question? The second part?
I asked, who were they and where are they native to? Where do they stay today? Like, where is they native to?
Oh, like I said, they were
scattered.
Yeah, when you read in Second Esdras, well, I believe in chapter 2 or chapter 4, it tells you how the Most High scattered the Canaanites to the nations.
Would you say they African?
They're what you call Negro race.
So they African, right?
No, there are many different type of Africans, but I would say that what you would call the Negro race or the Negro.
So they're African, right? I just want to ask you that: are they African? Yes or no?
According to the scriptures, yes, they.
So they dwell in Africa and stuff. So
that's where.
And you say that's the Canaanites, right? So
where did Abraham? Okay. You asking a second question now?
Yeah. So what was Abraham inheriting then?
Abraham's inheritance.
Mm-hmm. What was his inheritance?
The land of Israel.
No. I didn't ask you that. I asked you what name the land that was on his name.
Or they would have called it the land of Canaan at that time.
Okay, so you said Canaanites stay where?
I already told you they don't stay there. They were scattered.
Man, look, stop playing the games. Tyre and Zidon is like a small city.
I think you have a listening problem.
Look, Tyre and Zidon is a small area, bro. You see how many black folk it is today? Stop playing the game.
Can you ask your third question and stop with your monologues?
So yeah, I see what you is. So since the Native Americans didn't have like a lamb, and the Spanish explorers brought the lamb and the sheep over to the Americas, how did the Native Americans do sacrifices and offerings?
Say again.
Since the lambs and the sheep were brought over, like you can look this up. This is a fact for anybody. The lambs and the sheep were brought to the Americas by the Spanish explorers in 1493. In 1493, how did Native Americans practice sacrifice and offerings?
Okay, so like I said, I guess you missed. I think it was my second round when I brought.
And I don't care about none of that, bro. I'm talking about facts. I know what the truth is. You know what the truth is. It's facts. It's factual information for anybody wanting to look up that the Spanish explorers brought them here, and they not native here. Okay. So I just want to know well, how did y'all practice sacrifice and offerings before the Europeans got here? Like I told you, they brought the bees over as well, but you claim they brought the honeybees, but you claim this is the land of the milk and honey. So you would say the white man is God because he would bring the
This
honey.
is the longest question ever,
Hold on.
bro.
I'm just narrowing you down. You would have to say the white man is God because he brought your honey to make your land the land of milk and honey, and he brought the lambs and the sheep. So you couldn't. You mean this wasn't the land of milk and honey, and you couldn't do sacrifices and offerings until 1493? I just want to know what was y'all doing before 1493?
Now, I would love to answer the question. Can you mute up? This is your last question, anyways, and after that, I'll ask you a question.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. So, like I said, I thoroughly answered this in the second round when I brought up First Kings about Solomon making trips to the other side of the world. Now, in the New Testament and even in the Old Testament, we read a thing, a jackass, right? A mule, right? But according to what we read,
I just asked you a yes or no question,
sir,
but I ain't trying to hear all that.
I'm giving you the logic. I'm giving you the logic. Okay.
I ain't trying to hear the logic because I already studied. And no,
Solomon
you ain't here to give me the logic. You here to answer my question.
Solomon had to make travels to get things like horses and mules.
So can you
right? Because I already showed you that, brother. I already showed you that these things weren't indigenous.
Answer the question, bro. I already showed you that I study, and I know that them things you can lie to them, but I know. And if they look it up, they gonna know.
You're getting emotional.
Hey, hold up. Hey, Misery. All he asking, hold up, y'all. Misery. All he asking is, if since y'all wasn't.
I already answered it.
Hold up, real quick. All he asking is, since y'all wasn't sacrificing lamb and sheep, what were y'all sacrificing? That's all he trying to ask.
That's exactly what we were sacrificing. Like I said, I answered the question thoroughly. That's why I said in First Kings, yes, we had trades and we went out and bought things. This is why I brought up how King Solomon took a year and a half to bring these things even to where he was at. But yet we read in the scriptures about horses and mules, do we not? But yet, according to Solomon, those weren't indigenous to the land. They had to be brought to the land. The same thing with the land.
Hold up. All right. So he answered it. Yeah, he said that they traded for it. That's his answer. So let's get.
They not indigenous.
I'm saying though. Hold on, wait. I thought you said. Hold
up, Bo. We almost done. Yeah, Misery about to ask his 3 questions. Then we about to get to us. Misery about to ask his 3 questions. Then we about to get to us. All right, Misery, you got the flow.
Yeah, hold on for a second. Hold on. Okay, now you claim that that South Africa is the Holy Land, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, according to Isaiah 30, let me ask my question. According to Isaiah 30, Genesis 13 and 3, Exodus 2, Abraham, Moses basically had to travel south to go to Egypt. So, according to your doctrine, Egypt is not in North Africa on the map where it's at. According to you, it is somewhere in the southern tip of Africa.
Can
you show me where Egypt is in the southern part of the southern tip of Africa?
No, I can't show you where Egypt is. You know what I'm gonna show you? I'm gonna show you where he traveled from. If you look this place up, it's still named. They try to hide the name. It's in Nigeria, south of Nigeria. It's called Boko Haram. The next city, as you see the scriptures. Hold on, shut the fuck up, bro. You ask me a question, I get to talk, bro. So shut up. All right, so like I said, the city is Boko Haram. The next very city from Boko Haram, when you're going south, is Cameroon. They changed that name. That name was Padam. So what are you talking about?
So where is Egypt at? So is it in Padam?
Egypt is in Egypt, bro.
No, brother.
What are you talking about?
According to the scriptures,
you know
Abraham, hold on, brother. You're not getting the point. According to the scriptures, they had to travel south to go to Egypt. Okay, then. So if Israel is in South Africa, Egypt would have to be south, meaning in the bottom tip of Africa. Where is Egypt? It's all the way in the south of Africa. Where?
Egypt. Look, let me show you something. This is how stupid this man sounds. Egypt is in its place. Now let me explain. Like you got to explain that bullshit about the horses. Hold on. So let me explain. If you look on a map in ancient times or even today, North Egypt is in South Egypt. South Egypt is in North Egypt. So if I'm going up, then I'm going north. And north is south. When you leave out, it says that he went south. What is he talking about? How do I got a kingdom established? And it says the north. It says in my city, if it's my city says the north is the south and the south is the north. That's how it is in my city. Then how can I say that I'm gonna travel south and call it north when in my city it is the north is the north and the south is the south? And then there in that location at the time, if you look on this map, the northern kingdom was south, and the southern kingdom was north. So what are you talking
you haven't
about?
answered my
So when
question.
he went up,
Where in the
he went
south
down.
is Egypt? Where in the south
It's
is Egypt, brother?
I
Answer
said
a
it's
simple
in its
question.
location, you stupid.
That's North Africa,
Look,
brother. That's North
it's
Africa.
It's in its
That's not,
location
brother.
in
It's
North Africa.
nowhere in the scripture did they said they had to travel north
Bro,
to go to
it's in its
Egypt
location
from Israel.
It's in its
That's
location.
ridiculous.
It's in its
That's
location.
ridiculous. Abraham
Hey, look,
was in the Middle East.
That's
He had
why
to travel
everything I'm
south.
saying makes sense because
Stop
it's
it,
in its
brother.
location.
He had to travel south. Now let me ask my second question.
You mad?
Can I ask my second question now?
Ask your second question.
Okay.
That's your third question, actually.
Okay. According to Deuteronomy 29 and 23, the Most High said that He would plague the land with desert and salt. Can you show us right now in the map wherever you claim Israel's at that land being plagued with?
Let me go ahead and answer. You ain't even got to finish your conversation. I already knew what you was gonna say, so you ain't even got to finish what you was gonna. You know what I'm saying? Namibia. Look, Namibia. That's in South Africa, right? If you look at there, people just started dwelling there October 25th of 2023. If you look that up, you'll see that. All right, it's a small population there, and Jeremiah 9 and 7 says that it should be a heap of, like I was showing you earlier, the word temed. It said it should be a heap of dragons. When you look at that word, we already figured out that word was jackals. It's a heap of jackals to this day. 10,000 jackals or more heard there. So what are you talking about, sir? Where's a damn jackal in your land?
Brother, you're not answering
what are you talking about?
I
just answered your question.
Let me ask my third question.
You don't have a third question. Yo, you just had your third question, bro. Come on, bro. Let's not play games,
my third
bro.
question.
Hey, this is about to be his third question.
Yeah, learn how to count. Learn how to count.
Now, can you up so much, bro? I can't,
brother, you haven't answered one question, and I answered all your weak ass questions.
Get out
now,
your feelings, man.
this is now. Can you open up your Bible? Can you show me hippos or baboons or African rhinos? Can you show me that?
Know what?
Any one of those three.
Hold on.
Animals.
I can go to the Greek Septuagint and I can put it on my screen
go to it
right now. Okay.
Go to it. Remember those three animals I asked you for, please.
What you say? What you say?
Hippos. Show me hippos.
Uh-huh.
Show me hippos in the land. Uh-huh. Show me how about baboons in the land, and show me muskrats.
Where did you find a baboon in the scripture?
Baboons. Isn't that a popular South African animal? Yeah. Show me that. Show me a baboon in the land of Israel. Go ahead.
All right. So look, I brought it up earlier. Just like he can't show me zebras or giraffes in the land, and I'm gonna show him exactly what he said. Greek Septuagint. Let me go to my slide and share my screen real quick. Can I get the screen real quick? Go to my slide again. I gotta go to my slide. I gotta
show me baboons.
I'm gonna pull up for matter of fact, I'm gonna go to the Greek Septuagint because I don't think I put it in my slide. I'm gonna go to the Greek Septuagint and just show him the monoceros that was what they call the unicorn. You know, that is the monoceros, which in the English language is a rhinoceros. This dude is stupid. Just like they talk about crocodiles. This dummy don't know, man.
Bro, you're still talking to yourself, bro.
Hold on. Bro, I'm on the computer, bro. I'm about to get it. I'm not talking to myself, nigga. I'm sitting here with somebody. Stop playing with me, bro. Stop. You mad because you dying tonight.
Bro, you got murdered, bro.
You ain't got no lamb, nigga. You ain't even got a lamb.
You don't even have a lamb in your sheep. You got murdered,
you don't have a lamb and a sheep in your land to do a sacrifice. You got murdered, bro. And you didn't have honey in your land, bro.
Hold up. So y'all is supposed to be pulling up.
Yeah, I'm about to pull it up, the Greek Septuagint right now to pull up the monoceros, the uniform form, and then I just want him. Since you know,
I didn't ask for. Did I ask for a rhinoceros? Did I ask for a rhinoceros? Wavy?
No, you just said a hippo, bro, or monoceros.
No, I said, brother. I said, show me a hippo. Show me a hippo. Show me a baboon, and show me a muskrat.
Listen, a rhinoceros is in the scripture, right? Right? It's from a
unicorn. So misery. Do you accept
America?
All right, hold up, y'all. Misery, do you accept rhino as a hippo or no?
No, it's not a hippo.
He
All
can't.
right. So yeah, he's saying he don't want that.
All right, cool. All right, I'm on it right now, bro. As we talking, I'm pulling up. It's in the Greek Septuagint. It shows what a monoceros is. A monoceros. All you gotta do, I can type it in. How they change the unicorn to a.
Oh no, yeah. He's saying he want three distinct animals, and he's saying a hippo is not a rhino, so he don't want that example.
Bro, I know everybody seen like what I gave him earlier, but I'm let me share my screen. Is my screen shared?
Man, just say you can't answer the question already, bro.
Nah,
Just
I'm about
keep
to pull it up, bro. I like to answer.
the panel's
Listen, bro,
waiting.
shut the fuck up, bro. I like to answer things right, bro. So let me just show my source, bro. You ain't gotta do all that.
All right, it's on the screen.
All right, bam. Y'all see the source, man. Y'all can read it yourself. What they say? Let's read through it. I ain't even gotta read it. This is KO, nigga. Read through it. What it say? Because ain't no hippos in America. Ain't no rhinoceroses in America. What did he say? Music
What
can't show
scripture
me a
you at?
hippo in
What
America.
scripture you at?
Nigga,
What
come on,
scripture
man.
you
Stop playing with me. I told you I was going to the blue letter or the Greek Septuagint to show you. I went to the blue letter and I pulled something from the Greek Septuagint. Now, what's up, bro? I showed you on the screen what it was. Now, can you show me a zebra or a giraffe in your land? Because I showed zebras and giraffes in my presentation. And I showed a kente cloth. I showed
There is
kente
no
cloth.
zebras in the
Hold on.
scriptures.
I
There is no
want to
zebras in the
highlight
scripture.
this. I want to highlight this. I
There
showed
is
a
no
kente
zebras in
cloth.
the scripture.
Hold on, bro. Stop talking over me. I showed a kente cloth. Bro, that was actually worn by the Israelites that we could see on the hieroglyphs. And he's bringing up some people that's just putting shit on after my ancestors. I showed you a kente cloth that's worn in Africa. None of them people you showed had a kente cloth, bro. Not one.
Well, show me a kente cloth in the scripture. Show me kente cloth in the scripture.
I showed you on the hieroglyphs tonight.
Stop it, bro. Stop it.
Don't be. I ain't gonna curse you out, man. I'm keep this in order. But at the end of the day,
That
man, don't be mad,
tough.
man. The truth is here, bro. On the real, bro. You ain't come on, bro. You ain't got no
Brother,
iron in your land.
All right, hold up. Uncle Chip, are you there? Uncle Chip, are you there? And Dwayne, are you there? Uncle Chip and Dwayne, unmute y'all mic. Hold up, y'all. Yeah, hold up. Right. Relax. Get some water.
Yeah.
All right, Dwayne, you got a question for any of the debaters?
Yeah, I got one. I got a question.
You got the floor.
So can I ask the question? It is relevant to the topic at hand in which they were discussing through the 3 rounds. If I'm allowed to ask the question.
You got the floor, brother. Go ahead.
Okay. So the question is to Yah. The question regards the wheat and the barley in terms of the history regarding the cultivation of history and barley. Is there any of that found on any internet, like anything you can find on the internet? Could you just give me one source offhand that you can think of where the wheat and barley has any history pertaining to North or South Africa?
Oh, I'll show you. It's 60 grains that grows in Africa, bro. They could drop cereal on the ground. Anything.
No, I mean history.
No, I'm saying this is in history. I can go to my slide. I didn't get to bring it out tonight. I got all that, bro. I got all that.
But so you have? Do you have anything that you memorized?
Hold on, bro. You. Let me answer your question. Wheat is not Wheat does not originate. The origins of wheat is not from America. So it can't be the land of wheat and barley, and it can't be the land of milk and honey because it got no bees. Bro, this dude is debunked. It ain't no jackals here. It ain't no zebras here. It ain't no. They wouldn't wear no kente cloths. You can ask me a million questions. Anybody can because, bro, off with this boy head.
That's fair. I was just asking if you could at least give me one offhand, if you could think of, if especially if you've done any studies in regards to the history pertaining to recorded events that you can find on the internet that are documented.
Okay, I gave it.
Yeah.
To you,
No. You gave me one source that suggests that North or South Africa participated in the cultivation of wheat and barley historically.
Yeah, that's what. Listen, bro, I'm showing you 60 grains grow in Africa. There's only one grain
No,
that grow.
what
Hold
part
on,
of
bro.
Africa?
Hold on, bro. All through Africa, bro. It's the north and the
Okay,
south. It's sixty
okay,
percent. Look, like I'm saying, bro, it's 60 grains that grow in Africa.
all
It's
right.
only and grain produces corn, and all the other stuff. You want whatever you want to look at. So, like I said, it produces corn. So, if he has one grain and we have 60 in Africa, and on the hieroglyphs, it was written we've been having corn. It was documented since 1480 that they had corn over there. So, it's just like ask me questions, bro. But you can go look it up what I said and see if it don't smack you in your face, whether you admit it to me or whatever. You'll know it in your heart. Let's get it.
That's a different. Well, I'll rest my case there. I guess I'll let the people decide on that one.
Yeah, all right.
All right, hey, Dwayne, appreciate you for tapping in, boss.
Most
Mo,
definitely.
Rambo Yappa Chopstick. You got a question for any other debaters? G, you there? And Uncle Chip, are you there? Uncle Chip, you gotta click back in the StreamYard. G, you there? You got a question for any other debaters?
Yeah, I got one. I got one for both.
You probably got to scoot up to the mic, G. I know you on that Bluetooth, man. You getting your fitness in.
Yo, y'all hear me? You hear me?
Yeah.
All right, hold on. I gotta put the notes up. Literally, I gotta ask him where you from. What's his nationality?
Who, me?
Hold up, y'all. Hold up, y'all. He said misery.
What's Misery nationality?
Misery, you there?
Yeah. And what you call so-called taino.
Huh?
You heard him, G?
No, I ain't hear you.
He said, hey, G, you probably got to cut YouTube off in your background. All right, Uncle Chip.
Yeah, hold on. Yeah.
All right, hold up, Uncle Chip. You about to go right after G. Don't go nowhere. All right, G. You got it. You heard me, G?
Yo.
He said Taino.
Taino. Okay, cool. So, so he's saying that, y'all can hear me? He's saying that the Israelites from here in America, right? And we know that, you can hear me, wake up?
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Yeah, so if he's with Taino, he Taino, whatever, I don't even know what that means, right? But if we from America, right, we know that all the shit that he was saying originated in Europe. Everything he said. So everybody on the panel, if y'all was taking notes, cause I was taking notes, and I was going in. Everything he was talking about originated in Europe.
So is this a question? Brother, do I get to answer that?
Hold on, brother. I got you in a minute, bro.
All right, cool.
I got a question for you. Just a minute, brother. Unless you originally from Europe, you can't
Name one thing that I mentioned that was from Europe.
All the animals you talked about originated from Europe. The birds.
Name one. Hold on, sir. Real quick. Name one animal that I mentioned in the debate that originated. Name one. You just said animals.
The wolf. Hold on, brother. Calm down.
I didn't say originated in the Americas. I said that they didn't exist in West or South Africa. They're not native over there. That was my point. So you should have paid attention. Most of the animals that I brought up was to debunk Yah and being in West or South Africa. That's why I brought up the quail. That's why I brought up the bear. That's why I brought up the wolves, because those animals do not dwell in South Africa. You have to pay attention to the debate, sir. I did not say that they only exist or originated in the Americas. The only thing I did say originated in Americas were things like the palmer worm, the cankerworm, the quail, you know what I'm saying, and things of that nature. You have to pay attention to the debate,
It
sir.
originated in Europe, though, bro. That's all he's saying. So how are you
No, they
creating
didn't. No,
America?
they didn't.
And they raped Africa, pillaged Africa
brother,
for the bees,
brother.
brother.
I'm
Palmer
telling you.
Hold
worm,
on, I got him. I
palmer
got him,
worm, and
Chief.
the
I got
canker
him, Chief.
worm.
Hold on, I got him, Chief.
Oh, I
I
appreciate
got
it,
him. I
bro.
got him. But
Palmer
they do
worm and
exist
canker
in
worm.
Africa, brother.
All
They
right,
do exist in Africa, but
Misery. Hold up,
they
Misery. Go ahead,
originated
G.
from Europe. So they do in fact exist in Africa, dog. They do.
What exists?
They
What
do.
exists?
Hold on. I'll let you talk, brother. Let me talk. So going off your premise, right? Everybody in America, right? That so I don't know. I don't know if you African or African American. I don't know, right? So, but we was brought here, right? So, but even off your premises, ain't no Israel nothing in America. It was brought here. It ain't never originated here. Now, my question to the other brother is this: to the brother that was debating is, brother, can you show me, right, before the 1500, before the Portuguese brought us over here, that we even dealt with this religious shit? Because
We didn't. We dealt with
hold on, bro,
traditions.
hold on. We
Okay.
outside of the Bible, can you show me where before the 1500s, when the Portuguese put us on a ship and brought us over here, that we start dealing with this Israel or religion shit? Because I could show you where they were sending us over here and then bringing us back to the Cape Coast in the same dozen where they got a church where they was making us deal with the religion, right? Making us
Question.
say, "Oh, nah, we believe in this Jesus shit," then sending us back to the Americas.
So
So
whatever
ain't
you
we
want.
never we not Israel, bro. We not Israel, bro. I
Questions.
hear you talk.
Questions.
We not
All right,
Israel,
Hold
bro.
up,
all right,
You
all right.
next.
So hold on. So can I answer that question, brother? Because
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
feel like that was a great the way you brought that. You know what I'm saying? So I would love to explain that. First of all, well, we're cool. They added a J on it and said it was Jacob, and then they changed the name to Israel. So Israel is not our name. In fact, if you want to know a cube, if you look at a Cuban line, that's why they changed the name of it. You see what I'm saying? We should leave our name for a curse. So if you look at a cube and a Cuban line, they are the same. We still say Ak today, which is part of a Cuban line. You see what I'm saying? So I understand, and what the Christ is, it is not an idol that we was worshiping. We was never doing that. We just had a certain structure to the way that we moved as kings that made us anointed. We was in touch with our spirituality. The Romans took the text from the Africas, and I can show you every location that he was talking about in the South Africa that he was trying to say in America, and I can show you that his was actually named by the Mormons when they got here to America. But I didn't get
Right.
time
Okay.
to even expound on that, you know. But the Christ is the idea that the Europeans came with. That's not us. This is what it is, bro. The law, it says the law is holy. For anybody that fulfills the law or to walk in the structure of the way that we used to walk, we knew we were kings. We wasn't acting like servants like we do today and following the ways of our oppressors. You know what I'm saying? We were
Hold up, y'all. Hold up, y'all.
okay. My
All
bad.
right, G. Now you good. All right, G. That was some good questions. Uncle Chip, are you here? Uncle Chip, are you here? Oh, hold on, I gotta unmute your mic. Uncle Chip, you there?
Yeah.
All right. Do you have a question for Misery or Ya?
Well, I was looking at the. I was looking into the whole sacrifice thing into the New World. Like the only reference that I could find with sacrifices were human sacrifices, with the Maya and Aztec things like that.
That's
So I
right.
don't. So, so I don't think there's. So I don't think that there was any sacrifice of sheep or deer or things like that on the altars of the Americas. And I put a reference in the chat with which mentioned that the Maya would only sacrifice the most high status prisoners that they would come across. So I guess you could you could say that if you had the honor of being a Mayan sacrifice, you would be of high status for the amount of time that you'd live to enjoy the experience. But as far as where Israel is, the Bible gives that geographic description in Exodus between the Great River and the Euphrates and the Red Sea and the Mediterranean, and that's the ideal description of the location of the land of Israel.
Hey yo, I don't know if my mic muted or not. Am I muted?
Go ahead.
I just wanted to say, I was glad that you said that because I didn't get to show this in my presentation, but they took the Euphrates and changed it to 1611. If you look up the 1611 African map and you zoom and type in the Euphrates, type in 1611 African map and type in the Euphrates. Zoom in on the Euphrates, you'll see it was in West Africa. When you talking Hebrew, you mention what is on the right first because we read from right to left. Well, the Most High mentioned now to the Euphrates. What Euphrates? The Euphrates in the west, or he would have mentioned the Euphrates first because in Hebrew you mentioned the thing that's going to be on the right first. You're reading from right to left. So he would have mentioned the Euphrates if it would have been that Euphrates. You see,
All right.
so
you
can look it up. 1611.
Right, hold on. I'm gonna let Misery answer that question too. Misery, you there? Misery. He said the Bible gives a clear geographical distinction of where Israel is today. You gotta come back for that.
Yeah. Like I said, this is not my first debate about this. Yah is probably like the fourth Black Hebrew Israelite that's tried to say that Israel's in West or South Africa. So this is nothing new to me. This is why I debunked him so easily on a lot of his premises. But for Chip, I do the same thing because I've also had this discussion. I would say I had two discussions with two rabbis. And who else I had a discussion? An Old Testament believer. I had two. Matter of fact, one of the debates is on my channel with two brothers that believe that it was in Ethiopia. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very familiar with this topic, and like I said, I just encourage brothers to watch the lessons so you can see the many correlations about how all these things happen over here in the Americas. And to answer G's part about the Americas has nothing to do with Israel. Well, I find it funny that the oldest written 10 commandments is found over here in the Americas. The lost.
That man lying. He lying. Why is he lying?
Man,
why is it? Hold on. Why is he lying like that, bro? Why is this man lying like that?
You know what's funny? You know what's funny?
Hold on, baby.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny? You know what's funny?
All right, hold up. I got one more person. Hold up, real quick. I got one more person.
You know what I find funny? Real quick, I find it hilarious.
I'm gonna get at you, and I'm gonna remember y'all. Dwayne so against me because I done whooped on him too. So
when Dwayne and Reed ask some questions, I muted up. Everybody sees that y'all is an emotional guy, bro. He's just too emotional.
All right, both y'all hold up.
He cannot put his mic on mute.
Both y'all hold up. Laurel, you in the building?
Yep.
All right, you got a question for any other debaters?
Yeah, Misery. So when you mentioned about the different names of the ancient cities in Africa, Canaan, Israel, this, that, and other, can you tell us when those names were given to those locations?
Don't run,
Yo.
Crickets.
Hey, Misery, you there? You probably got to unmute your mic, Miz.
Yeah. That was he's asking Yah.
He was talking to you.
He talking to you, Misery.
No, he was talking to you, man. Don't do that.
No, he said Yah.
Bro, he said Misery. Bro, you know you heard, man.
He just said
he
said South Africa, right?
Yeah, he was talking about Africa. So that was actually I wanted to ask. Like, yeah, like,
That's
do you know who
Bro,
you're talking?
hold on, bro. Let the brother say who he was talking to, please. The
brother.
brother
Yeah,
need to.
but
Paul
yeah,
said,
Hey, hold on, man.
yeah,
Y'all
just
be on mute,
clarifying,
man. Let the brother
and
talk,
these names
man.
in South Africa.
bro.
That's what he
You
said.
being
Bro,
scary, bro. But whatever,
That
man.
was a
Y'all can
come
do
on,
great
it.
bro. I done already
question.
smacked
Your
you up, so
boy
stop, bro.
Chuck.
Hey, Dwayne, we're gonna get you in that ring in 2 weeks, man. I know
Hey,
you
man, I
been.
smash on him here soon too,
All
bro.
right,
No,
hold on, yeah,
I wasn't even trying to say nothing. No, he's just being scary.
hold on.
But whatever.
Hey, Dwayne,
Bro,
hold
you
up.
talking while
Yeah,
another man?
hold
I
up,
want to hear what he said, not you said.
check me out. Yeah, mute out for me, because he about to ask
I
a
don't know
question.
how to. That's what I'm saying, bro. I gotta get my stuff together. I gotta figure
I
it.
got you. All right, Uncle Laurel, you gotta ask your question again.
Okay, Misery, Jose Vega, right? The ancient names of the cities that you mentioned that are in America, Canaan, Israel, yada yada yada. Can you tell us when they were founded? When were the names given to those locations?
When were those names biblically?
Huh. All right.
Because if you're asking me for ancient maps, I think that would be, kind of how
Well,
you say
I
just
never I've never asked you. I never even mentioned the word maps, but I'll go on to a different questions because that one seems to be difficult. Okay, if you're claiming that Egypt is in America or Israel is in America, explain to us who are the Cushites in America, who are the Assyrians in America, who
they
are
would they would all
hold on. And when you tell us who the Egyptians are and the Cushites are in the Americas, could you drop us a source?
you would have to look at their customs. So to answer your question, right? Like I don't, like I said, I've said this plenty of times that I don't go by names, titles, or even maps, right? So when things, even when the scriptures are talking about Ethiopia or what are these locations, I don't even believe that is even to be the name.
Hold on.
Everybody
So
who knows,
you don't go by maps,
everybody,
you don't go
everybody,
by names,
every,
you
I go by.
don't go by no empirical evidence.
All I go by, if we're talking biblically, all I go by is what our ancestors wrote in this book about how they describe the land, the animals, and things of that nature. I don't go
Oh,
by names. So hold on, real quick. I'll give you a perfect example of what I mean by this. Okay, like I said, yeah, if y'all believe that if these names are so-called true, right, and the Euphrates River is where it's at in the Middle East, right? That's where the map will show you that Euphrates River is at, correct?
yeah, bro. I don't know. You going off on a straw
Okay,
man
hold on, hold on,
tangent.
hold on, hold on.
I don't even
So
know
my point is
what
this.
your
My
point
point is
is.
this. This is how I debunk things of that nature because I go by what the Bible says the Euphrates River or this river actually had. Right
Brother,
now,
all I
according to the
did was
scripture,
ask
hold on.
you
According to the
where the
scripture,
Cushites and the Egyptians were in the
brother,
Americas. Who are
all I'm
they? Where are
all I'm
they? And could you
saying,
drop a source? But you
all I'm
already told
saying,
us that you don't go
I
by
don't. Hold on.
names.
I don't teach tribalism.
Hold on, brother. Calm
I
down. I'm
don't
not
teach
trying to
tribalism.
attack
I
you.
don't
So
even
if
teach.
you talking while I'm talking, it's gonna sound like we're debating or I'm at odds with you. So all you gotta do is listen, right? So I'm asking specifically because you just said that you don't go by names, you don't go by maps, but at the same time you're claiming names like Israel, and and
No,
the descriptions that you're giving are oral maps. Those are oral maps that you're using when you talk about these descriptions. So it's just perplexing that it's almost seemed like you kind of like playing
I
hopscotch
get what you're saying.
with the information because it's like it's very convenient for you not to accept names but yet claim names that you claim that you don't use. Like, well, I'm not understanding. Yeah, you
But
said you
again,
call hold on, you
you
call Africans Canaanites, but you turn around, you just said you don't use names, you don't go by the names. So what are you actually saying?
now, if I can finally answer the question, like I said, anybody that knows me, they know that I don't even teach tribalism. meaning that even though I don't even claim to be an Israelite. All I do, I claim to be a child of God. That's it. And that's how I view the Bible.
All right, man. I'm done way because thanks, bro.
That's great. And while you're gone, I'll still answer your question. Because like I said, I don't go by these names and everything like that. Because like I said, you could call the Ethiopians. Let's say that on the map again, Ethiopia's over there, but yet you go to the history, they were never called Ethiopians. It was a land of Abyssinia, whatever the case may be. Same thing with the Euphrates River. On a map, will show you Euphrates River, but the scriptures tell you that the Euphrates River has 7 rivers attached to it. Now, when we look at the
they was called
River,
Habasha.
when we
Just to correct
look
you,
at the Euphrates River today, it does not have 7 rivers that are attached to it. So what does that mean? That means that when the Bible mentions the Euphrates River, that is just a name. That the colonizers, whoever took our book, try to write themselves in. And they try to put these locations here. But you know what gives them away? What our ancestors actually described this river. This Euphrates River is a large river that has 7 rivers that connect to it, according to a prophet Isaiah, who saw this river. But the Euphrates on the map does not have 7 streams attached to it. So obviously the map is lying according to the Bible. Because we're talking biblically. So again, I don't go by maps and I don't go by names like Ethiopians and stuff like that. Because like I said, I could go to Ethiopia today, ask them about the history about
brother,
1,000 years ago. Hey, were you guys called
Jose,
Ethiopia?
you're gish galloping,
we were
brother.
not called Ethiopians or
Brother,
Ethiopians.
you're gish galloping. Brother, you're gish galloping.
What I go by
you don't go by those names. You don't go by any empirical evidence, which means you also don't go by physics or geology or geography. And if you actually study physics or if you study geology, you would know that a lot of the tributary rivers that flowed into the Euphrates have dried up now. You would know that if you actually follow empirical evidence, but you don't, which you just
brother,
told us.
Brother, I'll give you $1,000 right now to go on Google.
No. For what you don't, brother? For what you don't go by names, maps. You don't care about science. All you care about is the Bible. So what would be the point in that?
May I interject?
Yeah, I'm good, brother. My bad. I didn't mean to trigger the dude.
You can't do it. So stop clowning. You can't do it. You're a clown with that shit.
Yeah, may I interject?
Don't mean shit.
Brother Laurel, to speak on behalf of your assertion against misery regarding the scripture. When it comes, okay, so it's written in chapter 8 of Romans. It literally says it in plain tongue, where it's the prophets of Israel and the whole Bible is written after the spirit and not the flesh. And it gives you a distinction that the flesh is death and the spirit is life. And then it breaks it down, this whole reality, the scripture breaks everything down into elements. You know, the fire, water, wind, earth, solid matter.
Hey, can I just say that he's lying? I just want to say
Hold on. Okay.
Hey, tribalism. No, hey, listen, tribalism. Africans was the first people that actually practiced tribalism. So I don't want to hear about no Native American tribes when they were intermingling with Africans.
May I just say?
Hold on, bro. Hold on. Let me land the plane. I know you've been landing. Bro, there's a couple things that made me mad tonight, bro. And I hate liars, bro. So I want to say that there's no river that flows from the south to the north, but he claims that the Euphrates is in America. It's not. The only river that the Euphrates over there in the Middle East don't match up, don't flow from the south to the north as well. The only river that flows from the north, the only river that flows from the south to the north is the Nile that I brung up, and it's called the Niger River today. It flows to northeast into another river that's called Tigray, which means that they changed Tigray to Tigris. Oh, hold on, shut the bro.
Name
shut
the
up.
7 streams that attached to it, y'all.
Shut up. It's 7 streams attached to it. We can look at it together for educational purposes. Like, bro,
what good is him giving the names when you just go by them?
Don't matter.
You just said the names don't matter. So what the hell point does the river's names mean?
But there isn't 7 rivers attached to the Euphrates on the geographical map.
But he don't follow no type of empirical evidence, just the Bible. So and he don't follow names. He don't go by names. So none of that means anything.
I didn't say
I
that. I
think
said
he I think he goes about names differently.
yeah, in the Bible. I said
And
in
you
the
know,
Bible.
it's like when you read
So
it.
basically, you saying he
He
just
wants to
cherry
show
picks
7
on which
streams.
names that he want to gravitate
If he
towards, and the
wants to
ones he
show,
don't, he throw those
brother,
away.
I don't care if he wants to make up the names. I don't care if he wants to make up the names as he go. That I don't really care. But show me these 7 streams that's so attached to this Euphrates River that's in South Africa that he just mentioned. There are no 7 streams.
Well, that's streams all over Africa.
I didn't say
Ma-
all Africa
Hey, bro,
attached to
bro,
the
bro, bro.
Euphrates River.
The
There are
Niger
many.
River.
There's a Nile River. The Most High didn't say
Hold on.
anything was attached
Can
to
I
it like
talk,
that.
bro? Hey,
He's
bro.
gonna, yeah, go ahead, give us about the Niger River, but allude
Okay,
from the
look,
7 rivers attached to it.
the Niger River, if you look at the Niger River, you'll see it. It flows northeast like the Bible said. Everything about the Niger River today, it follows the Bible's transition. The Niger that they would try to, or not the Niger, but the Niger is renamed the Niger. It used to be the Euphrates on the 1611 African map. Anybody can look at it right now. And if I could share my screen, I would show it. When you zoom in, it's called the Euphrates. Why did they change it and put it on a Levant? Because they had to create a story for the Caucasians to steal our history and
Oh
Daniel
my
chapter.
god!
Come on, bro, stop out of. Hey, look, this ain't no racist thing, bro. It's just the truth. I don't care
All
about
right,
man. I
go
ain't about to
ahead.
be
My
no.
bad, my bad.
But look, so ancient kings, we know who they was, right? We agreed that they was Africans. The Bible said he had seen kings walking on their feet as servants, and he had seen servants riding upon horses. Your people are riding upon them horses, and my people are servants working for your people right now. So don't tell me that I know that Africa's the place where this is centered at. Y'all not gonna convince me nothing else. I can prove the locations. We can do whatever.
Uh, I was just trying to interject in regards to earlier because you're trying to showcase that we're lying. First is there is no 7 rivers attached geographically on the map, and 2, you never did give us a source about the cultivation history of wheat and barley, which consists of the whole entire Bible. So wheat and barley would have to be prevalent within Africa historically.
But it is though. The Egyptians
Where on record?
the Egyptians are known
That's
for
North
making
Africa,
beer.
sir. That's North
That's where
Africa.
the Greeks and the Romans
How
got
is it
wine and
south?
beer from. It's from the Africans.
Wait,
South.
wait,
Why
wait,
you
wait, wait,
keep?
wait, wait.
Well, hold on.
When you
I
say
can show you.
Egypt, are you speaking
Yeah, he
Africa?
mentioned North
Hold
Africa.
on, bro. I'm speaking. We speaking of whole Africa. You
Yeah,
think
I'm
they just
talking.
robbed
When I
Egypt
speak
for
of it, I'm
gold?
talking about all of Africa. Y'all like to chop up Africa like this, the Berlin Conference and shit. All of Africa, everything that happened is coming up out of Africa. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
So
because it's not on record. What I'm saying is this: it's not on record.
neither is the Americas being in the Bible. That's also not
Okay,
on record.
okay. So neither here nor there. But what I'm saying
Well, kinda, because
is
that's
is
what the
if you
debate topic kind of is on.
no,
So
no, no,
you
no,
know.
no. I wasn't speaking in reference to what you just said. I was just
In that
saying
case,
neither here nor
if
And
that's
there
the
then,
in
and
case,
then
regards
look,
to.
my brother.
gives
What's
me
your
that
name,
Look, this
bro?
is what I'm
gives me
saying. This is what I'm saying is if you do something, is if someone does something bad, you don't do something bad and say, well, he did something bad. Instead, let's just put it like this: if it's not on record that wheat and barley was being cultivated within North or South Africa,
But it
not
is
without.
though. That's historical records for
But
that.
where is it? But
I
okay, can
got
you
them.
give me a
Hey, you want
source?
me to pull my slide back up? I got all of that,
Yeah,
bro.
give
Yeah,
me a
Pull
bro.
my
Like they
source.
slide
was
up right
processing
now.
beer
They
and
lying.
fucking
Yes,
liquor
please give me a
for
source.
thousands of
If you pull,
years. They got
hey,
they
lady,
got
let
the
me share
whole.
my screen right now. I'ma
They
show
got
you.
beer
Okay,
making from
I'ma
Egyptians,
show you
bro.
okay.
this
So
point
so
right
so
In fact, if you read the story about Shekmek, right? Shekmek got enraged at humanity and started slaughtering humanity, and the gods had to fill up the Nile with wine and beer,
okay to
to
get back.
subside her anger.
Okay. Before we go too far off topic,
Just saying.
to get back to what he said, right? He was talking about how the words don't apply the way we think they do biblically. Well, the same regards goes to Egypt as well. Egypt, if Euphrates River is not supposed to be taken literally, as in geographically on a map, when we just all agreed on this panel that people are too privy to being a liar. So
now.
the geographical map is a sketch that is
Hold
worth.
on, but hold on,
Okay,
Dwayne. Let me
okay.
interject
So
real
didn't y'all
quick.
disagree? Didn't y'all
Just give
just
me
say
2
that
seconds.
names are being changed
Hey, can I
to
say
Nah,
my
deceive
just
piece?
us?
hold on, wait. Just give me
Thank
2
you.
seconds. But on that note, though, while y'all talking about Egypt, didn't Moses go to learn Egyptian in Egypt?
Hey, hold up, mute your mic. Hey, this is what we about to do. Hold up real quick, Dwayne.
Just FYI. That's all I got to say. Y'all good.
Hold up real quick. Before I let both of these brothers close out, and after they close out, we're gonna get back to the action. But before I let them close out, Bo, you there? You gotta unmute your mic. Bo, if you hear me, unmute your mic. Do you have a question for the debaters before I let them close out?
I was just gonna ask, if they were talking about a goddamn animal that was 7,000 years old, why the hell they debating about the damn Bible? The Bible was 6,000 years old.
That's a cut. I like that, bro.
I ain't gonna count, like, it really throws me, like, I'm listening to everything that's going on, but when the motherfucker said, oh, boy, this a goddamn zebra pie, bitch, this bitch goddamn been around since 8,000 years ago, goddamn, now hold up, now, some shit ain't adding up now.
Hey, Bo, can I say, I want to put you on history or something real quick. All right, bro, so the Bantu kingdoms, bro was right. They've been having kingdoms established for a long time, bro. Right. So they used to have trade routes with the Christians, bro. They used to have trade routes with the Christians,
Facts.
and they showed the Christians the Mosaic laws, and the Christians basically stole their tradition, stole everything about their traditions, their story, everything, bro. Their story, their kingdom, everything, bro. And they rape, robbed, and pillaged them. This is even written in a Jewish literature. In the Midrash, if you look up Timid 32:8-12, it tells you that he came to the Negev. If you know what the Negev means in the Hebrew, that means south. So it says he came to wage war with Africa. And that was on South Africa. And it said he had to cross the mountains of Missouri, or the mountains, it names the mountains of the moons. And we know what the mountains of the moon are, bro. And the
Mount
mountains of
Meru.
fire. All of that is in Africa, the mountains. It said Mount Nebo. The Mount Nebo that he would try to use, their mountains is only the one that Misery would try to use in America that they named in that the Mormons named, bro. It's only 1,000 feet. The other one ain't even tall enough to see, like Moses saw in Deuteronomy 34. Bro, the one in Africa is 11,000 feet tall. Bro, you can see down the.
Go ahead. Finish the sentence, y'all. Finish the sentence.
Man, bro, it just, man, they got me, bro. Like I said, bro, the bees originate in Africa.
Hold on.
No, I can't say that to you though. I just want you to think about this way.
I'm gonna let you close out. All right, Silky D, you got a question for any other debaters?
Nah, man, I just kind of popped on. I was out and about, but it seemed like y'all was kind of putting in a little bit of work on that end piece. Nah, man, I'm good. I'm just checking it out. Nah, I'm enjoying the show.
So wait, let me. I want to throw this out here for brother.
You broke up, all right, President Silky. You there? You broke up.
Okay, yeah. I'm. If you go and research a book, it's called "The Ancient Egyptian Brewing." That's a academic scholar, like academic scholarship. Y'all can actually go look that up, and you will see that not only was beer being processed and made in BC time in Egypt. Damn.
So that proves corn. That's how the brothers proving that corn was there, bro. And for him to be disingenuous and say that corn is crazy.
You never had no corn, bro.
When Africa is the mother,
it's on record. Go look it up on Google right now, and I bet you don't find it. Where is it at? Look for it. Find it.
Show me one Egyptian wall with
Egypt is not the same that you're saying it is.
Hold up, Dwayne. All right, so look, Misery. I'm gonna give you 5 minutes, up to 5 minutes to close out. You can take how much time you want to, up to 5 minutes to close out. Yeah, I'm gonna give you the same amount of time to close out, and then we can get back to the banging. Misery, you got the flow.
Well, he could go first because after I close out, I'm probably just gonna head out. I'm gonna spend time with the wife.
All right, you got the you gonna close this to close out. You got 5 minutes. You can close out however long you want to, but you got up to 5 minutes. Yeah, you gotta unmute your mic. Your mic muted, y'all.
All right, look, let me share my screen. Let me go back to the beginning. Yeah, it's going down. All right, so yeah, let me share my screen. Y'all see my screen? Am I on the screen? Yeah. All right, bro. I'm gonna tell you when to start my time. I just want to go to the slide because man, they saying a lot of stuff, bro. They just be talking, bro. I hate when people be talking, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even from St. Louis, but man, where I'm from, bro, you gotta be about what you're talking about. So I'm gonna be about everything I'm talking about. I'm gonna show the records of everything. Just go ahead and kill him again. You know, hold on, I'm almost here, bro. All right, this is go to facts. We're gonna prove it right here. All right, you can start my time, Wavy. The equator supply 90%. The equator supply 90% of the systems in the U.S. and irrigate some of the world's most bountiful farmland. And now dwindling and threaten the ability to support the industrial scale of agriculture. According to the series published in New York Times in 2023, the newspaper quoted the Diane Klein, the USG's, the Associate Director of Water Resources, who said there's no way to replenish the lost groundwater or even to explain what it means to the public. There's almost no way to convey how important it is. Well, Israel has suffered from a chronic water shortage for years. In recent years, however, the situation has developed into a crisis so severe that it is feared that it may be by next summer that it may be difficult to adequately supply municipal household water requirements. So they're not even gonna probably have water next year. That's why they're going to war. But we gonna get to it, man. Most African countries have enough groundwater to survive a drought for 5 years. So if it didn't rain for 5 years, they still have water. Some countries like Ethiopia, Madagascar have enough groundwater for 50 years. 50 years. Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 7. It says, "For the Lord thy God bringeth thee into a good land, a land which the rivers and the waters and the fountains and the depths and the springs and the valleys and the mountains." So yeah, this is a mountainous land. Now let's look at this. In South America, 40 to 60% of water comes from the equators and equators. I'm sorry, and it's facing the growing population of over mining and agriculture. In Mexico, in 102 nations, 653 equators are overused, the main sources of 65% of the population. In some areas, farmers had to switch from water to intensive cotton to less profitable grain used to feed cattle because the equators no longer could produce sufficient water to grow cotton. Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 8. A land of wheat, barley, and a land of vineyards. This is where we about to shut Dwayne up. And fig trees, and pomegranates, and a land of gold, of olive oil, and a land of olive oil and honey. Remember, they ain't got the bees until the 1493, so this can't be the land of honey. They didn't even have honeybees. They had bees, but not honeybees. All right, so indeed, gathering Africa's wild cereal grains probably is the oldest tradition organizing a food production to be anywhere in the world. Seeds about 60, it's the seeds of a 60 species of grain or 60 species of wild grass are still gathered for food in Africa. Corn is the only major native only native to Americas. It's only native to the Americas. Well, corn is domesticated from wild grass of Tanzanite and Zea mexicana. Okay, the Olmec and the Mayan people and the Mexican about 10,000 years ago, and 3 types of barley, and the Native Americans. There were 3 species of wild rice and native to the North America. That were native to the North Americans. Wheat, or they were not native to North Americans. I'm sorry, wheat is not native to the Americas. So yeah, he's done with. Barley originated in the Fertile Crescent, where it's domesticated from the wild relative hardorm and the Spartanium around 10,000 years of the oldest archaeological evidence domesticated the barley from its Neolithic sites. You know what that means. So in the Fertile Crescent, such as Abu Hara, Jericho, and it dates back to approximately 8,500 years ago. It calibrated in years before Christ, 8,500 years before Christ. Okay, the earliest evidence of the olives in Africa dates back to around 100,000 years ago, when the early Homo sapiens, I know Wavy will be happy to hear me say that, used the fruit and wood for fuel, consumption. This is to suggest the olive trees, the Atlantic trees, and the coast of Morocco during the last glacial period. Olive oil. So he said olive wasn't there. I know y'all heard him lie. Okay, olive, cereal, fruits, whatever. Y'all see what they made off all that. 1.5 million. Let's go to the next page. I'm trying to get it in. You was talking. Now it's time to get it in. Let's go and see if we got an account. So look, they didn't have no bees here. We already proved that.
1 minute.
Look,
1 minute.
all right, cool. Let me get to the slide real quick. I just want to read this one. Remember, I proved in Goonie. I proved the Kente cloth. Bro, can you stop my time real quick just so I get to the take me back.
Yeah, I got you.
I just want that last minute. I just want to I want to read this real quick because this is a head buster. All right, let me start back. Where is it at? I'm about to kill this boy, man. All right. I don't care about what he's talking about. I'm looking for that Jewish literature. Right there. He said he came to wage war with Africa. I think I'm about to go back. He said he came to wage war with Africa. Let me go back to it. Matter of fact, I just use this, bro. You can start my minute now. It said, blessed be the Lord God of Shem. This is so easy. And maybe the Lord that dwell in the dwelling of Shem. And he knew that the Garden of Eden, the holy of the holies, in the dwelling of the Lord, and Mount Sinai in the center of the desert, and Mount Sinai, and the center of the navel of the earth. These three were created, the holy places facing each other. And from there, I went into the center of the earth. Let's see what the center of the earth is. And I saw it, and I blessed the shady branches where they were to bloom, and there was a tree that was cut. And there I saw a holy mountain underneath the mountain and in the direction of the east, and it was a stream which was flowing. Okay, you can go to that first Enoch 26, 1-3. Okay, look, based on the Pangea, it's considered and located roughly around the, because everything else is floating. Africa is sealed to the ground. So look, this is evidence that Africa is the center of the earth. And look what it says. And the lot of Shem was assigned to the documents as the center of the earth, which would take for possession for the sons of eternal generations from the midst of Rapha mountains. Jubilees chapter 8, verse 12. Okay, look, this is the Nile River flows from what? From south to north. In no river in America that he's going to bring up flows from north to south, or from south to north. And y'all can look at the stats that I put down here. I want to research all that.
All right.
Yeah, you're done, boy.
All right. Big misery. This to close out. I gave y'all 6 minutes, so I'm gonna give you 6 minutes, up to 6 minutes, however long you want to take. You ready?
All right, yeah. Like I said, like y'all just be on a rant and be talking all fast, and I don't think anybody really can even stand him. But what I would say is this: the brother's gonna have nightmares tonight after rewatching this debate. He's gonna have nightmares about when I brought up the quail, and he wants to respond with, "Oh, those quails and what? Those are wild quails, and they're native." But he didn't get the point about where they originated from. They originated from North America up to Canada. That's where they originated from, migrated, and they became native to the lands that they migrated to. Congratulations. But again, why did the Most High give them a bird that originates in the Americas and not Africa? He's going to have nightmares about that. He's also going to have nightmares about how he can't answer about how there's no bears or palmer worms or cankerworms in South Africa. He's going to have nightmares about how I showed him, according to Solomon, how he had to travel 3 years to acquire these precious things like ivory, which is elephant tusks, right? And peacocks and baboons and mules, all things that are in Africa. Why would King Solomon have to travel 3 years to gather things if he's dwelling in South Africa? Why would it take him? Why would he have to go in the ocean for 3 years to gather these African animals? He's going to have nightmares about that. He's also going to have nightmares about how I showed how they didn't have pine trees, elm trees, oak trees, willow trees, mulberry trees in South Africa, and how they all basically all originated in Northern or in the Americas. He's going to have nightmares about that. And about the corn. He tried to make an argument about corn. He could not show not one evidence of any Egyptian wall of of cornfields or them planting corn anywhere in Egypt. They would have put it all over the walls. You'll never find that source ever. But we all know that corn is a grain that originates in the Americas, which I showed you how even Christ walked through the cornfields. He can't get over it. I know he's going to have nightmares about that. Also, tar pits. Where in Genesis, Exodus, Isaiah 34, it talks about this thing called tar pits. Where is there tar pits in South Africa in the locations that Yah is talking about? Never going to show you that. He made an argument about Mount Nebo. Oh, the Mount Nebo, the Jose claims, is only 1,000 feet, and the one we have is 11,000 feet. Clown. The one in Utah, and you can look it up on a map, is even labeled Mount Nebo, and that is over 12,000 feet, sir. So it's even higher than the mountain that you just claimed. God, you don't know nothing about.
Bro, you said Utah supposed to be Israel. How the mountain gonna be in Israel?
5 minutes. Hold on,
yeah, we got
down. Okay. Now, also, the brother's gonna have nightmares when I ask him the question and answering round about the land of Egypt, of how our ancestors had to travel south to go to Egypt. And when Abraham was in the Middle East, the scripture says he had to travel south to go to what you would call Egypt. Same thing with Moses, right? He had to travel south. Right? Or when Moses left Egypt, he had to travel north to the land of the promised land. He had to travel north. So y'all got baffled in the questioning round when I asked him, well, show me where Egypt is under south of the Saharan desert that you claim that it's at. Because Egypt, according to the scripture, should be under it, which is South Africa. Clown. Woo! And he's gonna have nightmares about that. Now, can you share my screen? Because he's gonna have nightmares about this tonight. Okay, because he's gonna learn again where his people got the name Yahweh Shai, and he's gonna have to deal with it. This is from Chief Riverwind. Among my people, our ancient name was for our God was Yah, right? The Supreme Spirit, right? Very similar to Yahweh. Among my wise ancestors was Antukawa. Cherokee, they call their God Yohei-Wah, right?
All right, 1 minute.
1 minute. 1 minute. Okay. This is from The History of the American Indians by James Adair. Before I concluded this argument, I must observe that when the Indians met at night and glided at night, their hearts before Yohei-Wah, they sang Yohei-Wah-Shah, Yohei-Wah-Shu, Yohei-Wah-Shi, Yohei-Wah-Shah, Yohei-Wah-Shai, Yohei-Wah-Shai. You hear that? What does it mean? The first word is nearly in Hebrew character of the name of Joshua, our Savior. You hear that, Yah? So when you hear that Yahweh Shai, or when you hear that Yahweh, and we see many Native Americans singing it with such emphasis. So the wah, yeah, wah, hey, wah, hey, wah. Okay, you get it from us. Have sweet dreams tonight, my Canaanite friend. And with that, I'm gonna say shalom.
All right, funny, and that's real funny, bro. Look, all I'm gonna say is this, man. I'm gonna say shalom, but before I say shalom, bro, we gotta get to this. We ain't found no zebras. We ain't found no giraffes. And my man noticed. That's why he running. We ain't found no grapes. If I name everything that we ain't found, I'm gonna be talking. We ain't found no gazelles. He tried to show a fake source. We ain't found nothing, bro. When we talk about them animals, bro, that's mentioned, bro, the animals they hide, and the hyenas, the jackals. Man, come on, man. Common sense. We know that's in Africa, bro. We know that ain't in America. We seen the kente cloth. Where is this? Man, the real Israelites on the hieroglyphs, bro, they had on the kente cloth. Come on, bro. They still do this today in Ghana. You feel me? They still do this. They don't wear that shit that his ancestors were. What is he talking? And that was the Israelites documented, photographic descriptions. But like I say, bro, when he lies a lot, bro. If I can sit here and rebut everything he said, bro, I got more in my presentation, bro. But I ain't gonna kill him while he ain't around. I like a fair fight. You feel me? So the next time he get to talking that dumb shit, baby, I got some more shit. But I didn't even get into half of what I had for this dummy. The shit that he lied with everything he said, bro. That's why I was so happy when a brother brought up that all the shit he was talking about, they got from the Europes, and the Europes was raping Africa to get the shit. So what is he talking about?
Dwayne,
bro.
Even when he made mention of like the oak tree and stuff, and then he failed to mention that the English oak comes from Europe, and the only reason why it's even in the book is because of King James. And not to mention, there's a Palestinian oak tree that is native to those lands over there in the Middle East and North Africa and shit. So like I said, if you don't, he don't study science, he don't study geography or none of that stuff. That's all irrelevant to him if it's not in the Bible. So he don't know those things. You
All
got
right.
you got to kind of pat him on his head, man, and send the kids to bed.
And you know, bro, that's why
All
I
right,
got
hold up, y'all. Dwayne, you there?
Yo,
Go ahead. You got the floor. I know you were trying to get at y'all. Go ahead.
yeah. So it's not that I'm.
We gonna set something up. We gonna set something up with y'all and Dwayne. We just gotta get next week. We gonna get it together. I know you got
Ye-
something for y'all. Go ahead.
Yeah, and it seems natural only because he has to come to terms with the truth and accept it for what it is. He hasn't done that yet, so it's going to seem like I'm naturally drawn to, basically behead him.
Bust
Essentially,
his ass.
as huh?
Bust
let
his
me.
ass.
When
He's
he get
naturally
done
drawn
talking,
to
man.
bust his ass.
All right,
Hold up, y'all. Take it all in. Take it all in. Go ahead, Dwayne.
Alright, so like for instance, I'll make an example when he was speaking about the wheat and the barley being historically made evident through all of Africa. But I see, on the contrary, through all, as a matter of fact, through even mainstream results, meaning anybody can go easily search this on any search bar, and they're going to find on common research that Africa is only influenced through the Middle East when it comes to the wheat and the barley, and that's through the horn, that basically through the Red Sea, the river of the Red Sea, and you'll
oh,
see
no, why you
where.
just lie, bro? That's through the
Hold
Horn
on.
of Africa and what else? The Arabian
In
Peninsula.
Egypt, in
No, the
Egypt, and,
Arabian
and
Peninsula.
guess what? And guess what?
Stop
They're both by the
lying.
Red
I
Sea.
hate when
Hold
you
on, hold on,
lie.
hold on, hold on, hold on.
The Horn of Africa
Hold
is
on. Before you say I'm
that's through
lying,
West
before you say I'm
Africa.
lying,
Bro, this
before you
bro,
say I'm lying, at least let's figure out what you're saying I'm lying at. If we got Egypt, right, and we got Ethiopia, where are these two located? Are they not parallel to the Red Sea?
did you say? You said if we got
All
Egypt,
right.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are, but that's
Okay. Okay. Now
irrelevant,
I have
Dwayne.
now. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay.
hold on,
So you just said they are. Wait. Wait. Hold on. What? Wait. Let me
See,
ask the
I didn't say.
question.
Listen, bro, I didn't even get to say nothing, bro. You probably heard somebody else and you about to start ranting.
N-
Let me answer
No,
the
he
question.
answered the question, and I was gonna follow
Okay,
through.
but
But
it
go
was
ahead,
me.
bro.
You asked me the question.
I know that was Laurel because you wouldn't answer it. You scared.
Bro,
But
I
go
didn't
ahead,
study
bro.
or nothing. I had to get my mic off mute, bro. I be trying to
All right,
listen.
whatever. Then go ahead. Tell me what you gonna say.
All right, bro. Like I said, bro, I already explained it to you, bro. They hid the Euphrates in the western Africa, bro, on the 1611 map. Go study that, bro. Go look and see what them rivers. Why they traded the why they took the Tigris, which is another river that's connected to it, and they changed it to the Tigris, which is in the east. Look it up, bro. It's documented. Go search it, bro, before you just start talking a whole bunch of
You
bullshit.
you
Bro,
you you said the
when I
Tigris.
do these debates, bro, I'm going into history. I'm going into archaeology. I'm not just saying shit, bro. Even when I didn't have the computer, I never was saying shit, bro. When
I
I studied
listen.
to do a
Listen.
debate, bro,
That's a separate argument.
that's
The
why I whooped
argument
your
is
ass so bad last time.
brother, yeah, that's a separate argument, brother. That's a whole nother black hole to
Now
go
you
down.
know.
But yeah, but what I'm speaking on is on behalf of Egypt and Ethiopia. These two are scripturally and biblically pronounced in the Bible, but these two are the only ones through today's mainstream information in terms of history, your beloved style of history. You go and you find why is it that only these two places in all of Africa were made aware of wheat and barley cultivation. And if I'm telling a lie, then can you just kindly demonstrate, like show us a source on your screen?
Yeah, I can show you all that, but you know
Yeah.
what?
Okay.
Let's save it. Let's save it for the debate because see, I'm
Okay. 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 We'll do that then.
no, listen. I want to let you know something. I didn't just start studying about my continent, bro. You see what I'm saying? I've been studying about my continent. There's nothing you could tell me about my continent. Take
Brother,
religion, take all
I
this
just
bullshit.
gave you
Hold
simple
on,
facts.
hold on, bro. I'll let you talk. I'll let you talk. Give me a little respect. Let me finish
Brother
myself real quick.
Dwayne, are
I ain't
you
gonna be long.
familiar with the
I ain't even gonna
beer?
be long.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm just gonna say this. This is all I'm gonna say. What's going on with this religion shit is they want to twist the fact, like all this dirt and all this bullshit, because they know it all points back to so-called people on the African continent. So they made up this old fabricated shit, took our story of our ancestors and put it in the Levant. So that way now we supposed to forgive everybody and nobody has judgment for nothing that they do. But look, bro, the laws of nature say just like the winter comes, the summer comes, and that snow gonna melt just like it came down. So, bro, you better understand that, and I want you to think about what I just said.
Or are you, Dwayne? Are you familiar with
That's some bold ass words right there.
Dwayne? Are you familiar with ancient West Africa or no?
Ancient West Africa?
Yeah, ancient
No,
West Africa. Are you familiar with it?
no. Anything. I'm not
Okay,
really familiar with the deep
in
rooted
ancient
history. No.
West Africa, they were known for creating sorghum beer.
Mm-hmm.
Sorghum is a type of grain. They call that corn too, right?
What's it
It's
called?
called sorghum, and they made
Sorghum.
yam beer and they
Mm-hmm.
made millet beer.
Sorghum, yeah.
And that's
Okay.
in ancient West Africa. Beer was being made all over Africa. It was not just in Ethiopia. It was not just in Egypt. And this is the problem with people who come from biblical and Egyptian talking points, because they consistently overlook the entirety of Africa as if it's some backwards, hillbilly shit. When it's
No,
not, there
it's
were
not
high
that. No,
civilizations
never did that. Never
throughout
said that.
Africa, throughout West Africa, East Africa, and South Africa. There has always been civilizations in Africa, and all of the cultures around the world stems from Africa. So in the end of it, it's like if you're not familiar with ancient West Africa, when you make the claim that only Northeast Africa had beer, you start kind of like falling to like a
No.
fallacy.
Respectfully, Laura, I said wheat and barley. I never said
Yeah,
nothing about
yeah.
sorghum.
We
No. I never said nothing about
okay.
sorghum
I got you.
and other things. Like I said,
Do you
wheat and
understand
barley,
that
what the scripture
sorghum
testifies.
is a type of grain?
Brother, what I'm saying is the scripture testifies
Do
of
you know
wheat
what
and barley.
millet is? Do you know what millet is?
Yes, and that's testified in the scripture. And I know of
Never mind that.
all the millet and the lentils and what they all mean in terms of the scripture. I know what the berries and the fig and all of that because I really read it a lot. And I'm speaking of wheat and barley. I'm not speaking in regards to sorghum. Not respectfully, not saying what you said was trash. I'm just saying wheat and barley is on your Google research, right? Your Bing, your Google, your Meta AI, whatever you like to choose, your chat box or whatever they call it, the AI chat. You can go there and you're gonna see, and you should. And all I'm doing is just trying to like food for thought, trying to get people to like question things. So my question universally is, why is it on record that Africa was exposed to wheat and barley only through Egypt and Ethiopia, which are two words that you can find on today's geographical map that
Hey,
is tied into biblical scriptural testimony?
let me answer that, bro, because see, this is the crazy thing. I know I just read and showed him everything, bro, but it's all good. I read and showed you about the cereals, all that good stuff. But the
You
question,
mentioned wheat and barley.
Just,
Where did
just a
you
question.
mention wheat and barley?
Not to mention, y'all keep on
Did,
talking about this wheat and barley thing
not,
like
Yes,
as
because
if
that's a big
yeah,
deal,
but
not,
you know
brother
what else,
Laurel.
Dwayne? You know what else is a really big deal? Trade routes.
and
That's
not only
also a
that,
really big deal.
Okay.
not,
So about
not
these
only
trade
that,
routes.
Dwayne. Let me bring something else to your attention because you keep saying Egypt and Ethiopia.
Yes.
Did you know that on older maps, Ethiopia was all of sub-Saharan Africa? You had a such thing as Upper and Lower Ethiopia, and Lower Ethiopia would have been West Africa, brother.
Okay, that's fine. But see, here's the thing. In Genesis 2:13, which is in the Bible, it's in the book that Yah claims. It says that Ethiopia is an island. It is literally an island. Okay, it's surrounded completely in water by a second river named Gihon, meaning endless flow. It flows constant, never
Bro, it
stops.
never
That's where.
said an island, bro. You are lying,
Yeah,
bro.
but not
First
only
of
Wait,
all,
that,
wait, wait, wait,
even
wait, 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 wait.
word,
Did you just
word,
say I lied
even
about Genesis
bro,
2:13?
word
Because
for you,
anybody can go look it up.
bro. The location,
Anybody can go look it up,
bro.
it
bro.
don't
So why would
it
you go
does
on public
Yeah,
record?
the
it
the word
doesn't
island is not in
yeah it
No,
conjunction
doesn't
with
no,
the
no,
say
word
no, 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 no.
Ethiopia in the
Look up,
book.
look it up, look it
Yeah,
up.
it
but you
doesn't
can have a river that
it
encompasses a landmass. Don't make it an
Brother,
right.
what is
island,
it?
bro.
Bro, hold on. I need you to say that again. Water encompassing a landmass doesn't make it an island. Did you just say
It,
that?
No,
it,
especially
yeah,
when it's
I
a river.
mean, yeah, I mean
Hold on.
that
Let's say it's a river. Let's say it's a river. Let's
what
say
you
it's a
just
river, right?
described
Hey, bro. And the funny thing is, the same
what you
river
just
y'all was talking
described
about.
what you
Hold on.
just
Let's say it's a
described.
river. If water completely surrounds a land, right? Could we not think of that as an island?
Not
No,
if it's surrounded
not
by a river.
Okay, no. I just want to know one question. What do you, if it's not an island, what do you call land completely
All right,
surrounded in water?
hold up, real quick. Hold up. Nobody answered that question. Hold up, Dwayne. Hold up, Dwayne. You good? King, go on, finish what you was about to say.
uh, yeah, I was just pointing out I want to point out two facts, right? What he just described about land being encompassed by water that isn't an island is New Orleans, Louisiana. It's not an island, but it is encompassed by water. And my second point is more of a question. I would like to know, where is this Utah is Israel, America the promised land doctrine prior to John Smith the Quaker?
Misery ain't on the panel.
Yeah, he not here because I had a similar question about like in the Bible it talk about them reading the book to the Israelite, and I've never heard of Native Americans having books like so I wanted him to like kind of explain why
Hey,
does the book say that they reading books but the Native Americans didn't have books, so like you know.
hey, Dwayne, did you catch that first question?
Yeah, I just want to make sure I got it right. For the first one, I think it was about New Orleans. That's not completely surrounded in water.
No,
It's almost,
that was a
but
statement.
almost doesn't count. Oh, okay. Then what was you saying for the
The
second one?
que- the question the question I had was, where is this Utah is Israel, America is the promised land doctrine prior to
Oh, I
John
don't
Smith the
know.
Quaker?
I don't know.
Like
I'm not privy to that doctrine or style of doctrine. I
So
would
why
have to do
you
more
defending
research.
Israel being in America?
I'm not. No. Y'all got to listen to my assertions.
He
My
just don't want it to
assertions.
be in Africa. That's how he's saying.
No. I'm just listen to my assertions. The assertion was is he was earlier speaking about the wheat and the barley. Well, I'm showing you through anybody can go look it up. It's not like something I'm just making out of thin air. You can go look up on the internet and see that the only wheat and barley cultivation in terms of record when it goes to Africa is through Ethiopia and through Egypt, and that's because of the Red Sea that was giving them access to the Middle
Hey,
East and Europe where it came from.
all right, so look, I love that he just lied about that, right? So
I didn't. It's on record.
hold
Look
on,
it up.
I don't want to argue, bro. I ain't even trying to argue. I just want to
Okay,
know.
all right. I guess I made it up then.
Did you not look at my presentation? I showed you. They grow 1 grain. They don't. Nobody on the earth is growing more grains besides for India and Africa. More grains than India or Africa, bro. I'm talking about Africa got 60 different grains, bro. You see what I'm saying, bro? That's 60 different.
Can you?
America got one. I showed this, bro. I showed this in my slides, bro. I showed this.
I
But
tell you what. I tell you what. I'm gonna let the people decide on that one. They all got internet. Everybody can search it. You're on
Hey,
record. So if you're wrong, brother, you're on record. That's all I gotta say.
Dwayne, this is another thing I want to point out from what Jose brought out, you dig? Because it's like I went back and forth with him on this a few years back. It, he brought out the I think it's the Taino deity Yahya, but what he's not telling you that deity's whole name is Yahya El, and it has a sibling by the name of Atana. But these both of these deities
A
have
Canaanite
two
guy.
parents. They have parents. These deities have parents according to these tribal mythologies that they come from. And I would like to ask you,
And
Dwayne,
what
do the
Yaya
God?
a woman? Wasn't that a
Yeah,
female?
yeah, it was a female deity, and her brother was Atana, and they come from the same two parents. I don't recall the Most High having parents according to the text.
According to the text, if we're going to be thorough about it, it's testified by the two witnesses. That's a separate story. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You
Adam
gotta go by what
testified.
he talking about.
Yeah, yeah, you got to go by the fact that two witnesses testified it. That
No, no,
means
no.
the
You
word.
gotta go by what Jose
Hey,
said.
Misery not on the panel, King. So you're not really gonna get. You're not
No,
really gonna.
I know, but I'm saying like the whole context of what we talking about is talking about the debate, like what was actually talked about. So it's like
In regards to America, I've made it very clear, and I think he was saying something similar. I don't know, like I'm not Brother Misery,
Yeah,
but
Dwayne don't subscribe to America being Israel. Yeah, he
right,
agnostic.
right, 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 right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right.
so why is
The,
he putting in assertions as if he is like it kind of sounds like he's it
that's
sounds
the
like he's kind
look.
of
That's the
defending the
look,
premise.
brother. No, no, no. That's the
I
look.
mean,
That's just the look,
Nah,
but that ain't the truth of what it is.
he just against
right,
Yah. He just against Yah.
right,
Thank you, Larry. Thank
Right
you,
Well,
man.
It's not.
that
I'm
makes
not
him
against
biased.
y'all.
Like he
It's
just
not. I'm not
attacking
against
yeah.
y'all.
the
And,
messenger, not the message.
that's
No,
kind
I'm
of
not. I'm
why
not against y'all.
I viewed the debate as a spectator because I didn't want to be biased by, what I'm saying, being on a judging panel or anything like that
By proxy.
when I disagree with what Jose is saying, you know what I'm saying? It's like,
Hey,
I agree with a lot of stuff Jose was
right, cool.
saying,
We
but
have more,
Misery was
brother.
saying,
We
but
good.
like in terms of America,
Because he
that's
said a whole
something
bunch of
else.
shit that ain't biblically correct. So like, what
yeah,
exactly was he?
Well, in terms
cause,
of names, he was writing them about names. I think that he was more accurate in his statement in regards to the like Euphrates. Like,
Oh,
where
okay,
did
so then
anybody prove him
why
wrong
do you
in
think he's
regards
using the
to
name
that?
Israel if
He
he
on
don't
one,
go
bro.
by name?
honestly, to be honest, he kind of proved his whole premise wrong when you're saying that America is the promised land, right? Which is the land that Israel was to inherit, the land that God gave to Israel, which was
Which was Canaan
the
land.
which was the land of Canaan. And in the same sentence, you're saying that the Canaanites are African.
Which
So
would mean that the United States is African land.
right, which makes no sense.
That's why I be trying to
Yeah,
tell them, bro. Niggas be
when we
afraid to
view the
ask.
Bible like that, yeah.
No, 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 no. Don't say when we view the Bible like that. This is a debate, bro. And I just, hey man, I don't know who TV that is. It's super loud though. But look,
That's
My
Dwayne, man.
hey,
bad.
this is all I'm saying, bro. And this should kill it, bro. Before they added the J to Jacob,
Oh,
it was a they call it a Kobe. Some said a Cuba. Okay, the continent of Africa is called a Cuban line. The Bible, okay, I don't believe the Israelite thing. I think that they made that up because that's three deities: is Isis, Ra, and the guy El that they brought up earlier that misery worship. So
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna give
I asked
you a
misery.
Jew, bro. I'm gonna give you a Jew. Do you know that on the older maps of what we know today as Nigeria, you have a township on the map by the name of Yakuba? And when you do the breakdown on it, it is linguistically the same as Jacob in Hebrew. I'm gonna drop that on you in one of these chats.
Oh no, I know. I got some more for you, bro. I tell. I got a field of information. Watch this, bro. I'm gonna show you. Well, you probably already know. You seem like a well studied person as well, bro. So I ain't gonna say you don't know. But you know about the Bambala, the Bambala. Well, when you look at
Yeah.
the Ba, it's called the Bambala. Basically,
Yeah.
the Ben, which they changed to the Ben Bala, which meaning the mountain of Judah. That's in Africa. The place is called Bambala.
May I, man?
They have another place called the Basuku. Ba, if you know Hebrew, Ba is congruent to son, Ben or Ba or Ba is congruent with son, and it says Ba Suku. So when you look at the word Suku, you have to figure out who Suku is. I've been researching this whole continent, and that's how I know
Abba.
that. That's how I know that the Romans lied and stole because it's a place called
Come on
Zion.
now.
Hold on, bro. Come on, bro. It's a place called Zion. It's when it starts with a T. And it says Zion. It's in Africa. The location match up with everything that's in the Bible. Everything that's in the
Yeah.
Bible.
All right,
Everything that's in the Bible.
hold up. Dwayne trying to stand up for the Romans. Go ahead, Dwayne. Take the gloves off, man. Go and do your thing.
Yeah. So my thing is this: you want to, because we all know what subject he's bringing the Romans to. He's basically simplifying it. Esau the white man. I mean, I've heard this shit all
No,
before.
I did not
Obviously,
say nothing about the white man being
I
Esau.
know you didn't say that,
Hold
brother.
up,
Listen
y'all.
to what I'm saying.
Hold up, y'all. Go
I'm
ahead.
not saying what you said. I'm not accusing you of what you said, brother. What I'm saying is I know the gist of what you're saying when you say it. I've heard you enough, and I've heard One West enough. So I get what you're doing. I get where you're going. Through history makes sense. Now remember, that same history that's rammed in your face is rammed in mine too, bro. You are no greater than I am when it comes to that. So if we're gonna assess the same shit that's pushed in my face, just like it's pushed in yours, I'm going to get a different look, and I'm not going to go the route you're taking, which, in essence, I'll make it even more clarified in terms of the mountain, right, of Judah, the mountain of Judah. Now, in terms of the Bible, let's say a black Jesus. Did not he say you have to be born from the water? And did he not basically make anything earthly material, anything dealing with the earth? Did he not cast it down by the word of God? Did he not make it?
He
Did he
did.
not call the earth the footstool of God? That's all I'm saying. That's
Okay,
all
so
I'm saying.
look, Dwayne, you said something that I want you to understand something, right? I really want you to understand. I want you to hear me. I want you to hear me on facts, right? I'm telling you this. This ain't even in the Bible,
Dwayne, you
bro.
just dropped 7 different topics, like in that
Oh
one
no, let me
statement.
handle
It's
it
all
real
good.
quick,
I'm gonna let him speak. I'm gonna talk.
real quick. All right. So first of all, I want to say to you this. You said that we equal or something like that. Is that what you said, or I'm no better than you or something like that?
Yeah, basically saying that, like, because I was equivalating, the fact that the Bible or in the history
Well, let me tell
is
you.
it's
All right.
shoved in your face like it's shoved in mine. Like you're
Okay.
not
This is the
privy to
difference.
something that I'm not.
This is the difference, all right? Now they fabricated these names, so I ain't gonna go into Israelite and all that. I've been studying more and more, and I've been learning more. So I ain't going into all that. What I'm gonna go into is the identification mark. The only people that I know that been enslaved by the Chinese people, the so-called Africans, black people. We was traded alongside with animals. And during the one song dynasty in 900 AD to 1200 AD. The only people I know that was sold to by the Portuguese to Japan is the so-called black people, Africans. Everywhere you talk about slavery, and the only people I know that they hate and have all these racial ass slurs for is black people. For the fact, nigga, that I came into this knowledge and that I'm not torn down or beat down by your system that tries to ridicule me and my people, and that we work here with no reparations to even build up businesses. The whole black line, red code, the black codes and the red line subjugating and pushing my people. If you know the history, you know what I'm talking about, right? Don't tell me I ain't greater than you. Because I had to fight. I have to fight against every nation when I walk out this door, bro. It's a fight because everybody think I'm a thief. Everybody think I'm a gangster. You can go steal some shit out of the damn Chinese store, and they wouldn't even look at you, my nigga. When I walk in there, they looking at me, and I can spend there every day. So
But
don't tell the
you know
world,
what? That's a
and
real
they've been
good point
established
that you just
with your
made
white
up.
Christ, with your white Christ. That's what made our kids from young ages say, "What's the good now? What's the bad now?" Y'all know the scenario.
You,
If you
you
ever
just
watch
you just made a real good point, God. Uh, the Bible said that all the nations of the world will come against them people, this, that, and the other. What nations
Yeah,
came against the Native Americans?
Only
Britain,
one. Only
a
one.
couple, but and not only
Yeah,
that,
Only one.
not only that, it
no, it was
said
like
that it said,
Spain, Portugal, and France.
yeah, France, right?
The, the
It
England.
also
Confederate,
said.
the
It also said
Confederates.
that God's chosen people will be scattered to the four corners of the earth. You don't see that with Native Americans. You don't see them scattered to the four corners of the earth. For the most part, they all still in the Americas.
And not to mention, they still in the land of their fathers. They still know
Right,
their language. They still know their culture. He just told you what the damn Cherokee god name was. They still know who their god is.
yeah, he gave you the Cherokee God and the Taino God. I
So,
mean, that's North America and Central America,
Hey,
showing you that they have cultural continuity
right.
going back to antiquity.
But think
I
about
just
it. Who are
why do you believe
who
these
are the
same
people?
people that
Hey,
gave you the book? Why do you believe in them? Why do
hold
you
on.
believe
I
their
don't
story
believe them.
about all the shit that they said to you?
Hold on, bro. We don't believe them. We going by what we see and what's in
hey, that's
history,
a good
bro.
question.
Hold on,
That's a
hold
good
on.
question.
Hold on, we don't believe them about certain things that they hear. You feel what I'm saying? But bro, it's a fact. They everything they producing to us, our ancestors had, they got from us.
Uh
So to
oh.
Come
produce
on,
from us,
man.
what you mean?
I
Right.
mean,
What
I
you
mean,
mean? Come on,
I
us?
mean,
Well,
Dwayne,
I got
before you
it's
millions.
like
dismiss that, you need to go
I believe,
dismiss all of the white scholars
right,
that are confirming exactly what he's saying. That like
right.
we didn't write ancient Greek literature. The Greeks said that they got all their shit from Egypt.
Think about what y'all are saying. Do y'all know that everything that the heart and the seed of all of your logic is rooted in accusation? I just want you to take that into perspective real quick.
Okay,
Not
All right.
necessarily, not necessarily, because
Okay,
it's
tell me how
hard.
it's not.
It's hard for me to dismiss the African connection with the Bible when I see names like Eri, the son of Gad, and I look to the Igbo people and they're saying and proving that their patriarch is named Eri, just like you find in the Bible. It's hard to dismiss the tribe of Dan in Liberia, which is another Israelite tribe. It's hard to it's hard to dismiss the Gad Dami or God Dami
right.
as being who they are. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? It's hard for me to dismiss
Hey,
that.
can I add
And
one?
all of these same people were affected by the transatlantic slave trade, meaning a vast a whole swath of their descendants was cut off from their language, culture, heritage, and all of that, and brought all over the planet.
Bro, I think the killer today. I'm sorry, brother. I didn't know if you was finished, but I just want to say I think the killer today that I didn't get to really fully touch on because I had a rush, but the Kente Klaus. The Kente Klaus is everything. The Hyksos is wearing them. It's all on the hieroglyphs. They can paint the color of them people, bro, but we know who's still doing it today, bro. The Ashanti people. That heritage is a Nilo sub-Saharan culture. You see them kente cloths on the hieroglyphs. The Egyptians was wearing white towels, bro. And then another thing I wanted to say too as well, just like you mentioned all them people, you see the people still calling themselves Nguni today. In the Bible, it says that's the fifth son of Naphtali in the Bible. So Shaka Zulu was according, they used to conquer tribes as well. But it said that he's from the Nguni tribe. So if that be true, then he was from the sons of Naphtali. And they forefathers in too. So what you talking about? Man, we study this, bro. Like I think the truth is coming, and a lot of brothers in our
You're
place has mixed up the Roman. You have to get out the Roman lenses of looking at things. We studying
Not,
that now, bro.
bro,
It's
not to
not the
mention,
problem
not
with
to
Egyptian
mention,
loincloths.
not to mention that if you look to the Bible and look at the goat sacrifice, the purification sacrifice on the goat, it's still being practiced across Africa.
Yep.
all right, but okay. So I'm trying to put this into perspective, right? So I got you to agree that the Word of God dismisses earthly material matter. Do you agree?
I don't.
No,
Okay, okay. Let me ask another. Hold on. Before y'all interject, do you agree that your God, in terms of the Bible, the God of Israel, declared that Earth is His footstool? Do you agree there?
Yeah, I mean the Bible does say that earth is God's footstool. It does say
Okay,
that.
let me ask you a question. I'm God, right? And anything, hold on,
That's
I'm just speaking
blasphemy.
hypothetically. Anything, no, brother, I'm speaking
I'm just
hypothetically.
saying that you're
No, no,
blaspheming.
no, 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 brother. You know the contents of my heart. You know what I've described to you. I'm not speaking in a true sense. I'm speaking hypothetically. So I'm saying I'm God, right? And well, no matter what I make, it doesn't matter what I could say a stack of money. I don't care. But I make that my footstool. Now tell me, in regards to like respect or place value, where would Earth fall if we're at the footstool of God in terms of value?
Brother.
that's irrelevant.
No. Just answer the question. Just say, you know what? It falls
I
into,
mean, you would be up under God's sandal. Like
okay,
what the fuck
okay,
kind of
okay.
question
No.
is that?
All right.
In order for the earth to
Oh,
come back to peace, it said the people had to go back to their land. So don't try to tell us that it's just out of like the
brother.
word, because the people look, we know that we have to have structure, bro. We understand we got to follow the word, bro, and that's what we doing today. But it's the truth that we had to identify ourselves. We had what they say, we shall bethink ourselves in the land of our captivity. We were thinking this bullshit story that they telling us about the Levant and trying to say that all these people are we so-called cousins or brothers with the European man, but he's not treated us like a brother, bro. He's did everything but rape, rob, and pillage us, bro. And still treat us like shit today, killing us on national TV.
Come on, brother.
Come on,
Yeah.
bro.
Do
I'm
you
not trying to be
agree with the
racist, dog.
Bible?
Come on, bro. I'm giving
Do
you
you
the
agree with the Bible,
bro. I'm
though?
not listen, bro. I agree with the Bible. The Bible give eyewitness accounts. It said that
Okay, so the Earth is
bro,
the footstool,
No,
right?
can I hit the point, bro?
No, it's
that is
not.
Bro,
I'm
can
mistaken.
I, bro?
All right,
you need
go
to
ahead, bro.
All right,
y'all
so
need to see that, and this is the
I
problem.
made a
This is
mistake
the
by
problem
saying
that
Earth is the footstool of God.
no,
I made a mistake. I should have never said that because
you made
I'm wrong now.
your fallacy comes from making the
It's a
Bible your
fallacy.
ultimate filter to the natural world. That's where the problem is. The problem comes is when the Bible is the ultimate reality to everything that you're fucking experiencing on earth. That's the problem.
All right, brother Laurel, do you agree that we interact with reality, right? Every day we react with it. Sleep and wake, we breathe, inhale, exhale, right? Wind,
Yeah,
water, fire, all that, right?
yeah.
Bible talks about all that. Bible talks about all that.
Okay, the Bible just because the Bible talk about it don't make it real.
It's as real as me reading it and holding it in my hand, brother.
Okay, so are you saying the Bible is literal or is it allegory?
It's as literal as me reading it, holding it in my hand, and
That
taking in its
that
message. And its message.
okay
Now, if you're
again,
asking the message, that's a whole different
bro. Is the
result.
Bible allegory or is it literal?
It's both.
Okay, so with it being both, and people could switch back and forth between being literal and being metaphorical and allegorical, how do you distinguish where the reality of the natural world begins and the fantasy and the fallacy of mythology begins? Like where is the dividing line between that?
Good question. It starts from the very moment that you observe fake or fallacy that you call it is the moment you observe what's real. What you find is fake is real. What you find is real is fake. Why? Because those two go hand in hand. You don't have one without the other. That's why when you asked me the question, you gave me both sides of one thing, which is truth and lie.
Like I'll give you an example. Previously, earlier this week or last week or something, you said that when the Bible mentions water, it's talking about people, right?
Yes,
You
yes.
said that, right? So it's not literally talking about a boat. It's not literally talking about a water. It's allegorically talking about water and people, and trees are people also,
Yes.
right? And
Yes.
stars are people too, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Allegorically
So
and literally.
so here we go. You have a continuous culture of allegory and metaphor.
Literalism. No,
Right.
literal. Literalism.
indicate that it's not about truth. It's not about truth.
I just told you what is the truth without lie. Just give me your answer, and I'll be humble and respect it.
It's about the psychological warfare of religion. That's what it's about. The religion is designed to control human behavior. It is not designed to help humans progress further in their humanity. It's only there to control your energy, because as long as you're turning the other cheeks and being friendly with your enemies, you won't do a goddamn thing to them. And that's exactly what elites want.
What does that got to do with truth and lie, though? That's what I'm asking. What does that got to do? What I'm saying is what is the truth without a lie? What is the real without a fake? That's all I'm asking.
That's fine. And if you don't mind living a lie, that's fine with you. But everybody else just wants the truth. We don't want the allegory. We want the literal.
Okay.
We want what's real.
I said it's both. So what's wrong with that?
Left up to
Wait. What's real? Tell me what's real, brother. Just give me one answer. What's real.
What's real is what we could sensationalize.
That's real. That's real. Okay, so guess what, brother? That only pertains to you. That was not a universal answer where everybody can all say amen. And like we can't agree. Now, brother, if somebody jumped in the fire, no, it doesn't matter who it is. We all have the same language when we jump in the fire and the same reaction. We're all going to agree. So all I'm saying, I am talking logically. Truth and lie.
That's because pain is truth.
Thank you. See, I'm speaking logically because he just said it. Pain is truth. Thank you for saying that.
Try by the fire.
Okay, but what I'm saying, brother, is if you're going to speak about something that's false or fallacy, can you please just define for 1 second? All I'm asking, something simple.
Fallacy that we said, though.
Okay, I'll give you a fallacy. God is the son.
No. Give me a truth. Give me a truth without fallacy.
I can give you the truth. The truth.
Thank you.
God is light. God is light. That's the truth.
Okay. Now, brother.
And light is electromagnetism. Yeah.
Brother, but everything's still the same. You guys have no effect. What you guys said is no different than what anybody says. It has no effect. So what you say is truth doesn't mean it's true, and I'll prove it. What you guys just said?
Fallacy because
no, brother. I'm just making a point, brother.
Wrong.
I'm making a point. No, I know that. I agree with you. I agree with what I'm saying is what you're doing. Anybody can do that back to you. That's all I'm saying. It's simple. If so by you saying something is a fallacy, whether it's true or not, somebody can still do it back to you and say, well, that's false.
No doubt.
Okay.
No doubt. So
now, with that being said, here's the point. The point is if that's the truth and you agree, then that means truth is subjective no matter what. It can never be objective. Now watch this. Brother said pain is the ultimate teacher. So if somebody stepped into the fire and he started burning, I didn't say you said that. I said somebody. Somebody said that pain is a teacher. So if that's the case, if somebody gets thrown in the fire, whether he's white, black, male or female, child or adult, they're gonna react and do the same shit as if they wait.
Hold on.
Go ahead, man.
Hold on.
Never mind, bro.
Let me.
No, they not, because according to your fallacious book, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego got put in the goddamn furnace fire, and
y'all
they didn't
are on
react
record,
like
man.
I would
Y'all
react
are
if
on
my
record,
ass
though.
got thrown in there.
Y'all are on record, like so people are gonna hear y'all literally saying that I'm speaking crazy about something simple.
Bro,
if you're set on fire, you're gonna react a certain way.
So look,
I just gave you an excerpt from your own book where people got thrown in the fire and they wasn't screaming, "Ouch, save me!"
Brother, what did that have to do with the fact that I just said that the scripture is allegorical and literal?
Right.
And then, hold on. And then I said the fire, if I set myself on fire, I'm going to behave the same way you would if I set you on fire. You're going to do the same thing. That's all I was saying. I wasn't trying to be combative.
I don't know, man. Them Africans over there playing fire, bro. The Shaka Zulu said they eat fire. They walk on fire. That ain't shit to them.
Hold on. Yeah, your mic low, but go ahead. And again,
it'll be all good, bro. Look, check this out. it'd be all good if we all, as a nation, was thrown in that fire. Everybody was struggling and everybody was living in the hood and everybody didn't own shit. But right now, your people own this shit, so they not in the fire, my nigga. They relaxing, they conquering different places and with their damn feet up. So right now, my people don't own shit. We don't have no U.S. might. We don't have no militaries. We don't have a home to go back to. And the home that we are out here in captivity right now, buying gold from the same place that we come from, that they raping, robbing, and pillaging the Congolese, taking the gold, taking the copper, taking all these things. And you trying to tell us that if you was in the fire, you would cry too. But you're not in the fire. That's the point. You think you in the fire. This little shit that you think you going to your little struggles, bro, you ain't got no reason to struggle. You a white man in America. You can have me. You can be all you can be and have all the fuck you want. Bro, when you're a black man in America, you got eyes. You got to act like the white man to have certain shit. You know, and it's only, I mean, some people get it. Certain people have, I mean, I'm getting it. I ain't living bad just because I don't agree with the system, but I'm just telling you, bro, their job is to program us.
He made a claim about the duality and how the truth is the lie, the lie is the truth, and all this other allegorical bullshit, right? Okay, so would you hail Satan as your Lord and Master? Would you do that? Because it's good and bad, the same thing, right? Evil,
That's
good,
a good
bad.
question.
It's
That's a
all
good question.
subjective. Would you hail the Dark Lord Satan as your Lord and Master and ask Beelzebub to save your soul?
That's a good question. So I'm gonna answer. The answer is now that you've assessed that if God and Satan, which is the Lord, our God that I give praise to, no different than Satan, they have to be one and the same. Thanks to the testimony of the book on our reality, which is good and bad. So I've accepted in the flesh, I cannot differentiate God from Satan. And no matter what I say, it can never be true, not completely in accuracy and what we would define as what truth is. And
right. So with you saying that right there, right? Then that means that when we say God is light and you deny stuff like that, that means you're just being contradictory to your own standpoint. Because
you're giving me an opinion, brother. That's all that you're doing right now.
Hold on. If Satan can be God and God can be Satan, and that's all good, and you will worship him according to your knowledge, right? Then how can you sit here and say God isn't like God don't manifest in the physical?
Okay, so I'm gonna say it one more time, brother. I don't know why people have such a hard time with the concept that everything starts with knowledge. God and Satan is based off of a knowledge, which is not God. That's the testimony. So if we're going to limit everything to knowledge, which we have to, which is duality, if we're going to speak in that context, I'm going to tell you, like I've already told you before, brother, nothing good, no good can come from evil and vice versa. Therefore, you already know it's canceled by them being both. So, in terms of truth, I can't give you truth. In terms of lie, I can't give it to you completely. We're doing both at the same time. So, when you say that I'm praising Satan, you're right in regards to the knowledge. That's why the two witnesses have to wear black sackcloth, brother. I know my shit.
Check this out.
I know my shit.
That's cool, bro. That's cool. You know, I know all my stuff on this Bible as well.
Not really, because you didn't know the history of the wheat and barley. I thought that was a little off.
Bro, I showed my presentation. Everybody seen that, bro.
Nobody saw wheat and barley being historically recorded in mainstream information.
If you was looking at this screen tonight when I presented my slides, you seen what I brought out.
So brother, is it predominant on the internet?
Hey, bro, stop doing that, bro. That's
just that. I was just saying, is it on the internet?
Can I? You feel me? I'm gonna be respectful to you.
Go ahead, man. Just go ahead, brother. You're scared of what I'm saying, but go ahead.
Scared of what you saying, bro? He's just not.
Yeah, all I said was, can you find it on the internet? What was so hard about that? But go ahead, bro.
Bro, I proved it, and I proved it, bro. I researched.
It's not on the internet, brother. It's not on the internet. It's not in mainstream information. Nowhere is it testified. It says literally only Egypt and Ethiopia. You should ask that question. Why?
I know you don't understand the scriptures, bro. This is why
I don't understand. All right, then, man. So now I don't understand.
Hold on, brother. Let me talk.
Go ahead, bro.
When it says, "For this is the people robbed and spoiled and hid in prison houses, and they are for a spoil," who is it talking about, bro? Think about it. We have a nation. Hold on. I'm gonna say this. Think about it. We got a nation full of gold, full of uranium, full of all everything that we could possibly want, bro. And we are sitting over here waiting on the white man to get it and spend a buku's amount of money while we already working for the white man to get it, and already got to spend money with him at his grocery stores, already got to spend for his clothes, already got to spend for his shoes. He's charging us for water. He's charging us for electricity. He's charging us for fun. We getting charged for everything that come from our damn land. We getting robbed. We the people that's getting robbed, bro. We the people that's out here destroyed for a lack of knowledge because we can't even come to one conclusion of who we are. We seen a life story in the Bible because they plagiarized it and start saying that we was Israelites. I'm guilty of that, bro. Because now that I'm learning the history, I'm starting to see, yeah, we are the Most High chosen people, but they lied, bro. And that's why when I come to conclusion of finding out of what they plagiarized and what they did, bro. Some things they lied about. I'm not saying that you're a racist person. I don't have nothing against you, Dwayne, but you gotta accept the truth for what the truth is.
Brother, that's not the truth. The truth is
It's the
not
truth,
in
bro.
a general context of
Why
what
is
you're speaking. Reality is not true, bro. That's your own perspective,
all right? So,
opinion.
so, so let me ask you this, Dwayne. When have they had a Berlin conference in Israel in the mid East, and when have they had a Berlin conference in America? When did they divide? Hold on. It said nations should surround you, right? Well, many European nations surrounded the Africans. And
Is there not black rulers? Are there not black rulers?
Hold on,
There
bro.
are.
At that very time, we're not talking about if they are now, bro. And they still under subjection under your people. So don't play with me, bro, because I got to know all this.
Brother, is there black queens and kings right now?
Hold on,
Yes.
bro. Can I finish what I'm saying? They still have to abide. There's a national laws that they still have to abide by, sir.
Bro,
Bro,
white man don't run. White man is not running
stop
the
playing
world,
with me,
bro.
bro.
White man is running technology,
Bruh,
and white man is
why
running the
is these
financial
wars over?
system through
Bro,
economic
these
trade.
wars is
But
over.
these people gotta
Bro,
play the same game. If they
you get
stop
mad,
playing,
bro.
that just shows you the white man ain't got, because you're trying to spin
Bro, I'm
this
not
guy
being
and
racist.
you're trying to
Listen,
make it
I'm not trying to be
simple.
racist,
It's
bro.
not that
I'm not
simple,
shooting shots
bro.
at you
The
and the
way the
people.
world runs
What
is
I'm
not that
telling you.
simple.
All right, bro. If you're gonna talk when I'm talking, we ain't gonna have no
Well,
Bro,
they
I'm just
did.
saying, it's not that simple. You're trying to make the world
look,
They
so
bro. I'm
did
not
simple,
that.
like some white
listen,
guy
bro. I'm
sitting in a
not,
fucking room
bro.
somewhere and he's pressing
All right,
buttons on what happens and what
we ain't
don't.
gonna
That's
have.
not the
But
Listen, this
case.
is the thing,
but
bro.
they did call Africa up during the Berlin Conference and give this part to this European nation, this part to that European nation. Most of these lines that we see on the African map were drawn and imposed on the people during the
Those
Berlin
nations,
Like
those
during the
Nigerian,
Berlin
nations,
like
Conference.
Nigerian,
Yeah,
like the word Nigerian, that came from British people. They start
yeah.
okay,
African people
okay,
as a
so
group,
so
a
so
whole
we're
group of
aware of
people.
colonialism. We're aware of colonialism, and
Man,
we're
come
aware
on,
of.
bro. When you do that
But
right
hold
there,
on.
no. What
No,
you
but
just
you're
did
you're
right
trying
there,
to make it simple, bro. You're trying
man.
to
You
make it
sweeping
so
your shit under
simple.
the rug,
Like
bro.
white people in general get in a room, brother, and they make all this shit pop
Bro,
off under their
who
accord.
raped
It's not
Africa?
that simple.
All right, so let me talk. Who raped Africa for all this shit, bro? Don't sit here and tell
Bro,
me,
you keep going about a
hold
historical
on, bro.
testimony.
Stop doing that shit, bro. Who raped Africa for all this shit? When you look at the chick, what's her name? Elizabeth that just died, bro. They got all of Africa shit. Rome got all of Africa shit. Everybody, the Arabs got all of Africa shit. Everybody got Africa shit. Everybody don't got Israel shit, and everybody ain't got America shit. So what are you talking
Matt,
about? Hey,
okay, so
everybody
thank
ain't been
can
treated
I
like
can I
me
speak?
and my people neither, bro. So stop
Can I
playing.
speak just for a second?
You know what's
It
going
is
on out here.
when we if we look at Africa today, is it full? Is it predominantly full of black people mostly, or is it full of some other color?
Brother, they got an all-white city. They have an all-white city.
Bro, is
The
Africa
whole
mostly
stop,
white or mostly
bro.
black?
I
It's a
wish
simple
you
question.
stop, bro. And of course, it's gonna be mostly black, bro. We already know that. But what I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
I
bro,
mean,
when you,
Okay.
that's
So
not
so here's why
secular.
I asked the
bro,
question.
you go,
Here's
man.
what.
That's
Wait,
not
hold on.
okay.
So here's why I asked the question. If Africa's predominantly black, mostly black, right? You meaning to tell me at some point in time, because again, I get it, I understand what it means to be conquered or to be a nation that's put you under poverty. I understand government rule. I know how that works. But are you trying to tell me that these people aren't ruling, and they don't play no vital part in today's economic trade and in today's means of what the world gets, including America, all the shit you get from Africa. You telling me it's some white man forcing them to do what the fuck they want and that they're not
Yes,
making their
that's what I'm
choices on
telling
their
you.
own?
That's exactly what I'm
Okay.
Yeah,
saying.
I mean
Okay, thank you. I'm
That's
glad.
exactly.
that
They
Thank
have no
you.
military base
that
built up.
Okay.
that's what's going on. That's exactly what's
Exactly
going
what's
on.
going on. I'm
Okay.
glad you
Okay.
said that.
That's why you find leaders in Africa like Ibrahim Traore kicking out the French.
Okay, now,
This is
now,
this is
now.
why that's
No.
being
Here's why I
done.
asked the question. Here's why I asked the question because you see, this is all playing into my favor in terms of reality and truth, right? So the truth is if it wasn't for the white man, then the Africans would be doing their own thing, but they got to play their part. Well, we understand the way economic trade works. It has to be a two-party, three-party system. It can't be just a one-party system. So when it comes to trade, whether it's international or national, you're doing exchanges from people to and fro. So let's say the Middle East and Europeans and Asians come over to Africa and say, hey, we want some of your stuff. Can you give us some? And they do it in exchange. Now,
Listen,
mind
bro.
you,
I'm gonna tell you like
no,
this.
hold on.
Not
I'm gonna land the
that's
plane. I'm gonna land the
actually
plane. I'm gonna
go
land the
ahead,
plane.
go ahead,
White
Land your
people,
go
plane,
ahead,
so
then
white
I'll
General.
people are the
respond.
devil. Now, listen. This is all I'm saying. White people are the devil that's running everything. But I need y'all to answer this question. Does not every race play their part in terms of power and economic trade in the decisions they make? I'll make an example. There's one African in Africa right now that's going against the whole coalition, and that's three nations in Africa, and they're going against the whole part of the system, and they've gone independent, proving that a black man is as good as his choices, just like a white man. If black men don't want to deal a certain business, they make it known the moment. Either sometimes they got to fight about it for a little bit, but you can't stop them when they
But
make
who
a
they get their
choice.
weapons
They're
from?
no different than
Who they
anybody
get their weapons
else.
But
from? Bro,
but
who they
what
get their weapons from?
you're not yeah, that's what you're not realizing, you
You
know what I'm
don't
saying? It's like that
understand.
what's happening in Africa today, yeah, it may have been a long time coming, but a lot of these treaties and contracts that were signed, you know what I'm saying, heavily favor the European nations, and a lot of them have ran their course. The Africans are starting to see how they was basically tricked to be divided into all of these little bitty nations and give up control of their resources for promises that was never fulfilled.
I
You know
don't
what
I don't
I'm saying?
see Africa as a victim. I see them as
They
a
are
vital
absolutely a
participant. They
victim.
they partake.
If
They
they
partake.
were if they were just a vital participant and partaking, as you say, Africa
Yes.
would be the richest land per
Why?
capita. Why? What you mean? Why?
Yeah, like,
Because
my
they got
question is this: why would they
because
be number one just
because
because? Just
our,
because? Go ahead.
because
Tell me, because of
you ain't
resources.
you should have let me land my
Go ahead.
plane. If it was like you say, they are willing participants and willing and partakers, right?
Right.
They would per capita be the richest land on the planet because the whole world's way of life is based on resources taken up out of Africa.
May I
But
interject? Because
hold up,
that's not
hold
completely
up,
true.
hold up. Yes, it
That's not
is.
entirely true though. But it's
Hold
not.
up. Where does the coltan in your cell phone come from?
It comes from, as a matter of fact, it comes from Venezuela, and it also comes from certain parts of China,
No,
and it comes from
no,
certain
no,
parts
no,
of.
no, 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 it don't. Show,
Yeah, it
drop the
does.
source. Okay, so so.
And you know what? The semiconductors. Think about that. Those resources are
Brother,
extracted from
I asked,
two
I
different
asked you,
continents. That is not Africa,
I asked,
and
I
all
asked
your
you,
phones need it.
I asked you about a specific mineral, coltan.
All right, and I got one for you. I'll do coltan. You do lithium, and let's
I
see
mean,
how we turn up.
are you going to answer the question or not?
Yeah, I just answered the question. Your mine
Okay,
is Sultan, yours is
and then
lithium.
no, I didn't ask you about lithium, brother.
No,
I asked
no,
you.
no. It's under the pretense of what you're answering. You're answering
No,
that
no, it's
Africa
not.
is essentially the
Do
place
you
where if we don't. But listen to what I'm saying, brother. All I'm saying is you're trying to make Africa the designated resource, which is okay
Bro,
because
it
they do
is.
have
Could you please
resource.
stop saying that, bro? It is, bro. You have to go back over the
No,
slides
it's not,
again.
bro.
Bro,
It's not.
listen, bro.
We can live without it, and they can live without us. It's the same thing, bro. Every continent brings
Dwayne,
sustenance to man.
Dwayne,
Every continent except for Antarctica.
Dwayne. Our way of life is heavily dependent on crude oil, right? Where the
Well,
largest
yeah.
crude?
Today's way of life. Yes, yes, yes.
Where's the largest crude oil deposits on the planet?
Huh?
Where are the largest crude oil deposits on the planet?
If I'm correct, I heard that they're in Venezuela, and
Oh
then
my God.
the next one
Bro,
goes
So,
it's
to
like they playing
so,
on purpose,
so,
bro.
yeah,
did
crude
they
oil
go?
deposits.
Let me
Yeah,
ask you this then.
Venezuela.
Talk, bring on talk. My grandmother said that. So, are you telling me they went and killed Muammar Gaddafi because the largest crude oil deposits are in Venezuela? Is that what you're telling me?
What those crude oil deposits? Why would they? That he's in
That's a
Libya,
kill
and
shot. That's a kill shot, bro.
that's how is that a kill shot
That's a
though? They
kill.
killed him
That's a
based
head
off,
shot, bro.
bro. He went
Based
against the
off of
dollar. That's
That's a
not
yes,
head
that has
shot, bro.
nothing to
yes,
do with
Hey,
the
you
yes.
crazy, my
conversation.
nigga.
And he
Hey,
went against the
somebody got
dollar. That's
bro.
correct. You are correct. He went against the dollar and his
Yes,
plan to
using
go
the gold
and
mines.
listen, and his plan to go against the dollar was to make a unified African currency called the dinar, back it in gold, and you was gonna have to buy your
Right.
oil from him. You were going to have to buy your oil, the United States of America, from
Making
him
Africa rich again.
using the gold bag dinar instead of the dollar.
I've made it very clear that America runs the world through dominance, not through some means of. But that dominance is through
You know
basically
why?
technological advance.
That's because you're
They
digging.
took the world through banking, but
You
America
know why
doesn't
they
own
did that?
itself. I'll make an example. They're
They did
multinational.
that.
So
Listen.
America, the white man,
Before we
isn't the
get
villain because we're talking about
Dwayne,
players, brother,
Dwayne,
of all
I'm not,
ethnicities.
Dwayne, I'm not saying the white man. I don't want you to take it personal, brother. You got, I've dealt with you, Dwayne, and this is in no way a shot at you because you do have a good spirit. You know what I'm saying? And you conduct yourself in a righteous way. And I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna put that out there for the people to hear because it's true. You know what I'm saying? But they did that because the largest oil deposits on planet Earth are in Africa. Gold is another thing that's very important to our way of life beyond putting a ring on it. It's in all of our computers, it's in our cell phone, our wiring, our fiber optic cables. You know what I'm saying? And the largest gold deposits on planet Earth are where? In Africa.
Yeah, the gold mines I don't contend with. And in terms of the oil, they can get oil from other
Yeah,
places.
yeah, yeah. You've been on here for 3 hours and 30 minutes. I know it's a
Nah,
replay.
hey, look, man, I ain't minding because we build on fact, and I like to show people.
Yeah.
And with my brother right here, what's his name? Zango. I think
Uh,
the NY.
King,
King,
Brother,
yeah,
him and brother.
King Naga NWO, and brother Larrell Burns is my war chief. He's also Naga World Order, just like me. That's my war chief. But
I
I'm
like y'all
King Naga
spirits.
NWO.
I love y'all spirits, bro. It's nice to meet you, bro. I love y'all spirits, bro. I feel like y'all got humble spirits, like when I talk to y'all, opposed to when we just in a group. So I definitely want to say that, and I know y'all sharp on the history because everything I've studied and learned, I've heard y'all say and bring out tonight. Unfortunately, the Bible, people don't look at reality, and this is something that I want Wavy to know that I'm not throwing away my Bible. I still believe in my Bible, just not the pleasure. I just know the plagiarizers that's in it. I know how to read around BS, but I don't just keep myself grounded to just the Bible. I seek wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So I'm reading everything in here. But I know what I believe in. But at the end of the day, I keep the commandments, and that's what I believe in. But at the end of the day, these brothers have a problem with seeing Africa as great because it's been pillaged so bad, and we've been pillaged so bad. So it's hard for them to see Africa in its greatness. All you have to do is go research these things and see how much diamond, onyx, chromium, platinum, to all these things, cocoa nuts or cocoa beads. It produces man things. Baranium. They just found 200 tons of uranium a couple years ago, and every nation came over there before they could touch their own uranium. Every nation came over there to divide up what they found in that land. Bro, just think about it. We helping them and they armies, fighting with them to go steal from our land. Bro, if we went back home, if every last one of us went home, man, I'm gonna tell you like this, and I'm not trying to be tough, and I'm not trying to curse, and I'm not, but I'm gonna tell you like this at the gate. If something is mine, my nigga, I die about it. I'm ready to war and die about it. You ain't taking shit from me, bro. So with the type of mentality I got, if it was 100,000 niggas or maybe even 1,000,000 niggas that was for the same objective to go back to Africa and just outlaw shit, that's the coming of a Christ, bro. That's the coming of a Christ. Because right now ain't nobody
Hey,
doing
Bruh,
hey, I'll be
boy.
nigga, I'll be right next to you. I'll be right next to you. They give us free flight, free passport,
give us
go
all our
down
shit
there
back.
and
Yeah,
host.
cause
I'm with
that's
it.
what they plan on doing though. That's actually their plan. You know what I'm saying? It's like they plan on tearing down those artificial borders that was imposed on them, unifying into one big ass global superpower nation, and opening all of Africa up for all Africans on the continent and abroad. Whether you was born in Africa, as long as you a child of Africa, you got free reign in there. And they talking about getting reclaiming their resources and taking care of all of Africa's children. So
But like that,
by the
that's the way it should be, bro. We've been building up these
and
nations
that's the way
like
that
shit.
is the way it should be. That's the rightful way for it to be.
Yeah,
And see what the people, the greedy parties don't understand is y'all children of Africa too. But y'all
exactly.
wanna take it from y'all wanna take it from basically y'all parents. Y'all took the children took the parents' money and left the parents in the nursing home struggling. Basically what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Type of deal.
They built a
It's
system to
like
keep them down.
yeah, and built a system to keep them there,
But then look, you
and
know
and
this
that
other nigga. Oh, my bad, brother. Slakia, bro.
and
My
that's
bad.
and that and that's what the Africans are unifying behind and trying to put forward for all of their children. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the world better wake up and recognize because once they do that shit, if they decide not to do for you or do nothing for you, you're gonna be your nation is going to fall.
That's a fact because bricks they building up already. And you got to have 55 American dollars to eat one brick dollar. Only thing we got right now is what is it, the fuel dollar, the fuel dollar. That's the only thing that the patrol, that's the only thing that they got is the fuel dollar. That's the only way that they eating because you got to go back and you got to go back to American currency for the fuel dollar. But once that's knocked down, it's over, bro. And look, if we go home, bro, we build up these nations, and what do they do to us? You see shit like Sonya Massey, Machine Carter. You see 14-year-old Tamir Rice getting shot. You see people like they killing us by the dozens, and it's because and we've been trained to kill ourselves. So we not only no, when the Bible say that we hated niggas, we hated by niggas that look like us. We hated by niggas that don't look like us. We hated by niggas we ain't even seen. Everybody think we thieves, we gangsters. Everybody got some bullshit to say. They try to be smart when they see you, bro. They say, "Oh, you know how to dribble the basketball," or they got some type of slogan for disrespect to a king when they see a king. Bro, we was the kings. That's who that Bible talking about, bro. And we coming back to that. Well, I don't care who don't like the fact that we saying what we saying, bro. We coming back to it, bro. It's ours, bro.
Hey, hey, I wanna thank everybody that tapped in, everybody in the crowd, in the game. on the panel. I want to thank everybody that tapped in, man. Click the like button, comment who y'all feel like won. The Naggers came in this motherfucker. Dwayne, appreciate you for popping up. Um, G, appreciate you for popping up. Silky, Bo, man, appreciate the gang. All y'all popping up, man. This is a great debate. I feel like both of the debaters set the standard. They set the bar. Ain't no more just talking. They putting it in your face, and that's how we doing it from here on out. Dwayne, we're gonna get something set up with you this week. I'm gonna be sending you the links to the shows because we definitely got to get you back in that ring in Showtime. Man, thank everybody for tapping in, man. Y'all go spend the rest of this night with your family, man. It's 11 o'clock in Texas, so I know it's probably 12 where you at or something like that. But man,
I'm gonna
hey,
man, I'll say this to you, bro. I had fun, bro. I love when you do this, bro. You already know this time I'm coming every time, bro. Now that I got the computer or whatnot, this time I'm coming every time. And I want to say to you too, bro. Hey, I killed your man tonight. Ain't no zebras in America. Ain't no jackals in America. And I ain't even gonna speak about the rest. Y'all just gonna go back and look at that debate. He tried to use his crafty words like he was really whooping on something. He got his ass whooped. But all praises to the Most High Supreme Power, man. My Creator. So, I pray. Thank you, bro, for having me on here.
Already. Dwayne King, man, appreciate y'all for tapping in, man. Just like that, we out of here.
Already.
Peace
All
and
right,
blessings.
peace.
Go spend time with our family.